when I said Dark Souls style vocab, I'm wondering, like, are you playing as yourself, just going into the past, or is it like actually just a full flashback?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
you
get transported back to Krat in the past.
Okay, I'm assuming that has something to do with ergo or something. You got some weird ass ergo magic that did that.
I mean, you've already like, if you played the game, you know how you get to the DLC.
It's been a while.
The same way the thing that everybody, the moment they saw it, immediately went, that's how we get to the DLC.
What is it? Well, if you can remind me.
Play that game. It's French.
It's in the it is French. In the Malum district, there's that broken stargazer. That, like, you don't do anything within the game.
Is it?
It is Italian.
It is Italian, yes.
Did someone else mistake it for being French too? It fucking
Evan adjusted.
No, because I always I considered playing that off as a bit, but I did actually make that mistake because I always see the Pinocchio man and just see Timothy Chalamet. So I always go French.
Because vocab also said that it's a French game.
I don't know why I said that.
That was probably because
were in my brain. Well, no, I was saying it like I don't know how I got it into my head that it was French, but I said, like, I don't know what it is with the French releasing a bunch of really good games. We got Claire Obscure, we got Lies of P, and I was like, no, it's not French.
It's the most Italian ever.
It's like, what the fuck are you on about?
What if we find out years later that Geppetto is Italian for the pedo? And
I hope he ain't making children.
Maybe I end stream now.
Oh,
Start again. So that people don't have to hear.
JT, you know you need to have a starting soon screen. You're a fool.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. That was very fun.
Evan's fake like that. He wasn't.
But I feel no sympathy for
He
you.
refused to admit that he enjoyed the grandma fighting game that we came up with.
Oh, what?
No, but like, no. It wasn't that I did it. You only know I hated it because I admitted it.
Who's playing fucking wind chimes?
That was my alarm for my pizza. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
What's the grandma fighting game?
No, we just started talking about, like, if I was asking why everyone was getting into fighting games recently, and then Crab's like, what if there's like a fighting game but it was just like old ladies? And then we started like pretending as if it was real and going into like the Gertrude meta and like the Rosemary strat.
Yeah.
And we just started getting really hyper specific, like as we do, into like the scene and how like Prudence.
Now I'm just
like...
imagining a fucking DLC reveal trailer where it's like there's like a fucking coffin rolls out. It's like the Queen.
that's what we were saying. Like fucking. That's what we were saying. Like the Queen got announced at Summer Games Fest this year. How it's gonna shake up the meta and competitive. And then Evan's like, I hate this, but I love this so much. And we all just dogged at him. It's like, you like it then? You fucking say you like it.
Say that.
No, I get that sometimes. Sometimes you have an idea so dumb, but you still love it. But you're like, this is so dumb. What am I doing? But like, it's so funny.
I just can't stand him being fake like that.
What happens when he gets no women?
Yeah, we were talking about like
12 months.
How disastrous Prudence was for the meta with her healing factor.
Lines.
Carl said deep fry is like deeply embedded in my.
It's a really
head.
good one.
It's a really good one.
Have you posted it anywhere else?
I'll put it in voiceless chat just so like we're not just talking about.
It's a really good deep fry.
It's a really good one.
Psychosis. What is this?
Sometimes.
That picture looks so. He's so fucking mad at Goku. It's like disappointment. It's not even mad anger.
It's so good because it's like the text is even like really centered properly, which makes it even better. Sometimes like hugging the top, the bottom one like normally cut. It's just so good. Sometimes people have sex.
It's so final.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's like that's like well, like it's these and like the getting my money up ones that are like my favorite. I think.
Hi, CC.
I saw this one. We couldn't use it because it's too dark, but I really like it.
A surge.
It's just like so much like black
So much-
space at the bottom, especially. Yeah, the subreddit opened back up again. Most of them kind of suck ass, but some of them are good. Though sometimes people have sex when I got from there. That was
We'll have sex.
I was thinking I should post the one I made for the what's it called, the PowerPoint.
Do
What,
it.
for the coming down PowerPoint?
Yeah, where's it deep? Yeah, this one.
All right.
This is the deep.
Phone out of minutes, but my cock's still ring.
Tommy Shelby.
I am back.
Why is he there?
It fits so well.
If I mute a little bit and then like it takes a second for me to unmute, I'm eating pizza. I apologize.
Fucking fold it up and shove it down your urethra or some shit.
Maybe it'll fit in yours.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say throat, but honestly, that still fits.
My balls.
All right. So, where last we left off, you all had infiltrated the casino here.
Infiltrated. That's a word.
Yeah, it is a
We
word.
just kind of walked
You
in.
did just kind of walk in.
We infiltrated.
It's a little bit of an infiltration.
We
It's
worked
okay.
on it.
It's a
Into
generous.
into the rainfall.
Most
casino.
doesn't even know where he
Well,
is.
You certainly infiltrated this back room area. That
That's
was
fair.
an infiltration. Into the casino
Yeah.
itself, not so much. In here,
so much.
absolutely. You made it back into the high roller tables after after Cornelius mage-handed his signature onto the list that would get him back here.
You just
As people walked in, you decided to get around the tables, gamble a little bit, try to make yourselves look natural, and eventually, Plunk decided to cheat at cards.
They didn't catch me.
yeah.
They just know I cheated because it's very improbable.
They know you cheated. And so you were taken into the back instead of getting.
I feel like you're also burying the lead a little bit. I also insinuated I knew they robbed the store
You
on
did do
3
that.
separate occasions. I think I said robbery to
yeah,
to
you-
shut Nutty.
You said, "Oh yeah, that might as well have been a robbery." I'm
Gonna
going
set a
for a new
record.
record. Yeah.
But I'm not
The
sure
high
if you're trying to
score.
be a distraction or just get yourself killed. Like,
Well, I was trying to be distracting. That's my job.
The suicidal biker. Fucking Jesus.
I had hoped we had solved the other problems earlier, but we had not. You know.
It said you
And-
caused more.
And so you were taken into the back, or you were going to be scrapped. But Cornelius decided to jump in to try and save you, trying to make you look like you could turn anything into gold, and then from there, from vinyl into gold. But they did not buy it. They did not buy it.
These guys are pretty
One
good.
of them bought it. One of them
One
bought
of
it.
yeah. God, what's his name? Fucking
The dumbass.
Dexter the Claw. Bought it, but Dexter the Clown.
Next to the lab.
I don't know why all these criminals are so.
But Rapid Waters was not impressed. And so we pick back up where Mr. Mulch ran into the back room, the kind of loading bay area, to quickly grab the stolen crate and load it back up into the cart, and then taking the position of the horse in the cart, with 4 people coming in to check on why the sounds of the door shuttering happened. We have Leo, Leonard on the table, screaming out to everybody in this room about a great new investment ideas that he's found come across his desk.
And I didn't understand a lot of what you said, which is probably in character because Mulch, even if he was in the room, wouldn't have picked up a single word. But this is just a complete scam, right?
Basically, yeah.
So,
I
like,
used the
time-
words
you spell-
Theorem Magica, so you know it's legit.
You saw like
he did
time shares.
He did name drop a Theorem Magica, which is like, it's pretty
Huge.
big. And then we've got Cornelius and Plunk in the office of Rapid Waters as he stares them down and gets ready to basically beat the crap out of them for trying to swindle him on vinyl.
And we didn't hear anything coming outside, right? They
No,
all heard the
he's-
door. We did not hear anything.
He just wants to beat you two, not the people you walked in with. Like,
Like, what about the bomb?
the bomb that doesn't exist.
He doesn't know
He
that.
does know that.
No, obviously the third lie we tell is the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Duh.
Also, Cornelius barged into the office saying, I'm Headlights, which is a name that meant nothing, but they were like, so you're the infamous Headlights.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
so were they gaslighting him? I thought we
No.
just chanced into like a good street name.
You did.
Okay.
I rolled luck, and I got a 12, and so I went, okay, well, that's just a famous international smuggler now.
Headlights.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a gangster clank. Headlights.
Kim Kitsuragi.
Clank Kitsuragi.
Clanker.
And we
Also,
don't
did you-
hear them moving towards the garage, right?
You would hear them like stepping close to it. They've got the door open at this point, and now they're looking in. But that is where the scene is picking back up.
Okay.
Yeah, Headlights is a gangster clank who is a bare knuckle fighter, and they call him that because he's gonna punch your headlights out.
I just did it because I wore glasses.
I was thinking he fucking like flashbangs people with his eyes.
He flashes
He
people.
put on like the high beams and they're just like,
I just did it because I had glasses.
no, it's a good name for you.
Well, now you're going to hell.
Yeah, get the hell lights.
Like, cause like what other name would be like Four Eyes, the smuggler.
They
It was
call me
fun-
glasses.
I'm
Dude,
the
that
doofus.
fake, that fake world map you put in fucked me up because I thought that was real for a second, and you made that. I was like, oh wow, Overshare looks great. Wait, hold on. It's
Wait,
like,
what
oh,
fake world map? I actually didn't.
I put it in like goofy pictures. I think. It's,
Oh,
it's-
wait.
yeah.
I thought you legitimately that was legitimately your map for Overshare. I was like, oh, I see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, aren't people really happy with Britland, Gerland, Daneland, Frunkia, Ispun, Rom,
I love Burger.
Stryland, Upland,
Rom is my
Burka.
favorite.
Go.
Geckland,
I like how there's no fucking. There's like 50 different stuff for Protagonist, but there's
and then
nothing for
else.
nothing else for Neutralia and
Yeah.
Antagonist.
Yeah, the assorted kingdoms of Protagnia, the Emperor of Antagnia, and the sultanhoods and tribes of Neutralia.
Getting my shit fucked up in Frunkia.
Protagnia looks like a fucking guy in like cultist robes, like keeled over, like the like hands on the ground.
He's about to take it.
Like I've lost.
Assume the position.
The right looks like someone opening their mouth ready to eat protagonist. Like he's gonna like a
Just
cartoon.
imagine.
Neutralia looks like piss.
It just looks like a pile of piss on the ground.
Starbucks
Real-
created this, you guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it worried me for a second. I was like, I'm not gonna tell her.
You've seen the map for Overture.
I know, but you didn't finish it. I saw like the 3 islands of the. I was like, oh no, what did you do? I was like, what happened?
What the hell is going on in voiceless chat? Oh my god, what are all these images? Puzzle images.
A puzzle.
Also, I
All right, so
found,
who are we opening up on?
we are going to open up
They're
on
opening up on you.
yeah on your scene with
Okay.
with Rapid Waters and Dexter the Claw.
Because I was thinking, just like obviously, like I know Evan, you're transforming now as a horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know Evan's character, like they look like a normal horse, but I'm just imagining they open up, there's like a fucking mushroom next to like normal horses. Like obviously not.
It's vaguely
Okay.
horse-shaped mushrooms.
So I hear them moving around outside, like a big footfall going towards, I guess, the office and the back room, right?
Yeah, you do. You would.
Okay.
Also, I found a really good-looking Warforged gangster.
That's pretty good.
The guns.
That's how
Corn
the
boy.
guy is. Yeah, like I know it's a robot, but that one's hot, right?
Tommy Shelby!
Thomas Shelby.
Shelby.
Which one's hot, Evan?
Second one, I would imagine.
The one with the hat, yeah.
Does have some swag
all
to it.
three of
Big
them
old
have
Old hot hats!
The one with the
the one with the big hat.
help! I kind of go. I guess I'll lean up to Cornelius. It's kind of tough to
Yeah.
whisper in his ear when like there's a 6-foot height
Your
difference.
mouth detaches and like.
Yo, yeah, I lift up my head. My arms just keep extending it upwards. Cornelius or Corn Boy.
Yes.
I think the music's about to start.
Oh. That doesn't bode well for us, now does it, my good companion?
I don't know about that. There's only 2 in here.
I've never been in a scrape before.
Don't worry, their eyes will be on me. Do what you do best and stay back.
Are you sure? I mean, though, they seem rather strong.
Oh, I can take a hit. I've taken more falls than you can imagine.
I'll leave it to you then.
Alright. I'll step forward.
He explodes like instantly shot.
Oh my god!
Clearly you don't own an air fryer.
What the fuck?
I'll look to Cornelius and I'll say, like, follow my lead.
You know, whatever. I'm not doing this.
I have a bomb!
You want me to, like, move
It's
down?
a bomb! It's a bomb!
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move you guys kind of
Shift down.
in an appropriate kind of position, just so we're not like
On top of each other.
yeah.
Also, we can be, like, down here. Yeah. So what's this room look like? I saw a table. Like, there's a table. Like,
Yeah. So, to kind of
Small
visualize
room.
it is a small room. Everything in this room is going to be within like close distance to each other. So it's at max about 30 feet. There is his main sort of like desk that he has. It's got like a lamp on it, a couple of papers in front of him, as well as a coaster for his whiskey. There's a couple of like filing cabinets on the walls, a couple of like paintings as well, and a window that kind of looks out and down onto the high rollers tables, because it's slightly upstairs a little bit.
Okay.
So if you wanted to, you could break the window and go assist Leo. That is one of the things that you have available to you. But as the stairs go downstairs, go down from the office, next to that staircase is where the room to get into the back where Mulch is, to kind of like reframe the scene a little bit.
Okay, yeah, so we're in this room. We see the window,
Yeah.
we can see Leo, and then there's a staircase to get down to where Mulch is, but we don't really know Mulch is in there, right? Like, we wouldn't really have a reason to...
I think Mulch
Yeah, he
just went off on his own.
he's
yeah.
gone. He
Yeah.
did not tell you where he was going, which is kind of a misplay on
I guess
my part.
we can assume if we see them moving towards not us, or are they moving towards us? Are they going through us to get downstairs?
No. So they're still downstairs, but they're gonna get into the next room. So they're not coming up to
They-
the office.
Okay, got it.
They didn't hear the shutter. Like I know the mob guys.
They did hear the
but,
shutter. We didn't hear the shutter.
These
They
We
didn't
hear
hear the-
we
They didn't hear the shutter because like the room is insulated quite a bit.
we kind of hear them, or like hear the vibrations of them walking towards you. So we know they're like a lot of people doing something, but not much else. I think I just gotta save my own skin here.
I'm leaving you, Cornelius.
Sorry, our own skin.
Well, you stands. Rapid stands. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's ruin JT's night and just somehow find a way to get out of combat so we don't test the combat system.
Let's just piss JT off.
Like if that happens, I guess it happens. But I will be doing another Daggerheart one shot probably. I don't know.
I
if it's gonna
will
be
if
this
for
week,
it.
but,
It will
like,
be a war.
No, it's not gonna be a war, but it is gonna be like just like martial arts anime style thing. Settle your
No, the
problems
Street
with your
Fighter
fist.
thing. I
Yeah.
want to play in that. I have an idea. I had when you came up with that idea at first. I had a character idea and I want to do it.
I'm gonna do that next. That's the next Daggerheart
I
one
think-
shot I'll do.
I think we should do that peacefully too.
No, I'm
Guys,
splitting
we
your
could
skull
settle
open
this
with
with our
saber.
with our words, and boom, just gets fucking
Okay.
rocked.
Before I start talking, I want to do one more thing. I have a thing called Arcane Sense. I can sense the presence of magical people and objects when you're close to them. Is there anything because we know they took something from the case that we don't know what it is. We think it's drugs, but we don't really know for sure. Just want to make sure. Is there anything like glowing in this room that I can sense?
As you how do you activate this this arcane sense that you got?
I guess I'll sort of put my thumb up and flick one of the knobs, and my Dippin' Dots will start stirring,
All right. As you do,
like a
you
low
kind of-
hum.
You scan the room, and inside of one of the filing cabinets, there is a faint green glow that kind of begins to emanate because the cabinet itself is open slightly. So you can begin to see into it, and with this magical sight, you can see this green glow beginning to just kind of emanate out of it, just a little bit. So there's something magical in there, but as far as the rest of the room, doesn't look like there's anything.
Is the cabinet behind them?
Yeah, he's behind. Rapid.
Okay, I have a plan. I'll cough. I'll walk up to the table. I'm sorry, but it was a triple bluff. You've already fallen into our trap. Our fungi companion has already stolen what you have stolen.
He's throwing.
You have a fungrel in here?
He wasn't here already. He's gone now.
What?
What? Huh?
You took the records, but that wasn't what you were really after, was it? Let's just say we wised up and now we have the upper hand. It's in our possession now.
The records?
Just checking in. Do you think this is true?
No. I'm trying to turn around and check the thing.
You want the records?
No, we are like, well, Cornball, we want the records too, right? I'll like turn my head around.
Wait, the new album came out.
Well, no, yeah, but like, we also need the other stuff in there, right, for the guy?
Yes, that's true. We don't. Yes, for the.
Yes. But I'm
Yeah.
saying these gentlemen seemed like they were more after the other thing. And maybe they'd pay us a little bit more, and we can bring the records back. You know?
Yeah, that can very well be arranged.
Yeah.
So, yes. So I want to make a deal. We have what you were after. It's a little monetary exchange, and let us go, and we'll maybe give it back to you.
Can you roll presence for me, I guess?
Okay.
Because this is deception, and it's bold-faced. I'm going to give you disadvantage on this, because he knows he has it in his office.
You should keep your cabinets locked.
Okay,
turned
all
into gold
right.
already.
I can remove the... Yeah, remove the disadvantage. You're fine.
He turned to the gold.
No!
It's just vinyl!
It's not just vinyl.
Yeah, you think I
okay.
can't turn things into gold? Chicken
Okay,
balls.
hope, and then presence +1. Is this a distraction?
No, I don't think this would qualify as distraction.
Okay.
Because you're not distracting him from, like, a fight that's about to break out or something. Like, unless you're...
Well, I'm kind of just trying to make him turn around.
Yeah, No, I think this qualifies. I mean, it's your game, of course, but I think this because he's trying to deflect them from doing something, which I think qualifies as a distraction.
Okay.
He's trying to stall for
I'll-
time.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. As I'm talking, I'm gonna like one of my hands is like gonna kind of like bend behind me, like kind of like motion Cornelius to get a bit closer to me. Thank you. I need this. I need emotional support.
Good effort.
Okay.
You look like a fucking parrot on my shoulder.
I'm the fucking.
Oh, you got your own
parrot.
rat.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 plus. And plus. Oh yeah, I gotta spend my hope.
Yep.
Plus 4. 13. I'm not even trying to make them like fully believe me. I kind of just want them to be like, I thought we have it, and then like turn around, you know?
Yeah, so Dexter is gonna turn and look at the cabinet. And Rapid's just gonna motion for him to check it real quick. But his eyes are not leaving you.
One's better than 2. Corn, flip the table.
Table?
Don't talk to me, do it!
Yeah. With the one behind us? Which table? This one?
The one behind us?
We're not near a table.
We are! No, you remember, we're in the office, he's behind his desk.
Oh, yeah. We went to his office. Sorry, I forgot about that. Thank you. Oh, the table.
Oh my fucking god.
I've been so pissed if you just fucking turn our people with a food table behind us.
Just flip a random table of food. And then look, did I do it? Did I fuck up?
Cornelius, flip the table. The what?
I'm blind. I'm sorry, I don't have the right glasses on. I switched up the left and right monocle.
What is a table?
Yeah, so yeah.
Define a table.
I'll flip the fucking table.
Yeah. Alright, see, You run up and you just fucking toss the table, causing Rapid to like jump back, and Dexter's gonna get ready. That scene is now primed for combat, so we're gonna switch
Yeah,
over.
I'm ready to book out of the room.
We're gonna switch over to Leo. Leo, do you have anything you want to do for
I
this?
have my rat with me.
I'm gonna make a bowl of cereal really quick.
That would be nice.
Heck in a bowl.
I guess, yeah, what is the situation looking like down here?
Yeah, so you're surrounded by a bunch of rich assholes
Exceptional.
who are trying to get in on this, including Tony.
Tony, yeah.
But the rest of the gangsters that you were after are quickly making their way to the back room. They have the door open and they are about to enter. As far as you are aware, you just know that in the back there is something going on.
Something's
And
happening.
you have and you are aware that the crate that you were after
The finals
is
are
in there. Yeah. But you were not privy to Mulch going off and doing his own thing in there.
If I... What is the distance from me to the back room if I needed to get there quickly?
I would say it would have to be far range.
And if I wanted to make that run, that would take an action roll?
If I remember correctly, it isn't an action roll. It's just you need to roll as well as whatever you do on your turn.
There.
So,
Might
like,
make sense.
it is technically an action roll, but it's like, it's an additional, like, gap that you can cross on your turn if you roll.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
guess
I'm not
for now,
100%, but I'm pretty
no.
sure that's how it works.
for now, no, I will not do anything.
Okay.
Also,
sorry, everyone, I am going to be blowing my nose a lot.
put it 100 feet away. While a character is in danger,
I'm
the
sick.
DM might call to make an agility roll to safely move into melee range of something that's far range from them.
Yeah, and I don't believe it takes your turn to do that.
I mean, turns don't really even have set actions anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So no, I will observe for now.
Okay. Give me 1 sec.
God, I wish I had my rat.
Rat.
Where my rat is in the room with the gold makers.
I thought it went with mulch.
No.
Well, unlucky. And then mulch on your end. I know Evan is muted. There we go.
So his
Where am
plan. If he is aware that there is something else in the crate that they wanted, that they probably still have, or definitely still have, he is very vaguely aware of that. The job as he understands it is get the records. He has found the records, has them on the cart, and is about to take the cart out. This is fantastic news. He's about to do the job by himself. So yeah, he is a horse. And I think if he can, he would like to take off before they can get in the room.
I don't think you would be able to do that.
Okay.
I think you can. When they enter the room, you can begin to take off, but you can't take off before that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do anything before that. The records are already on the back of the cart. He is pushing off
gonna
as
lead
soon
him
as
away?
he can.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's going to be the accidental benefit of this, that he's taking guys away from the fight. But he thinks that this is the job, and that you guys are just going to go out the front door, and no one's going to suspect a thing.
Okay. So with the stage fully set, we are going to actively get into combat now, or get into active combat, I should say. So, who's going first? You
How do
put
we
on
decide?
some music. It's up to you. You decide who takes turns in what order, what you want to do on those turns. Everything is up to you. However, if you roll fear or if I expend fear, I can have the enemies go. I can just have the enemies go. So if you roll with fear, it turns to me. If I expend 2 fear, I can spotlight an enemy on the board, kind of a thing.
I'm just gonna run on my turn.
I can.
kill
I
someone
got
in that
something I
room.
can do.
Yeah, I think okay, like Plunk's like kind of plan was the point of tabletop was like get out of this room.
We were there.
Try to get like I want to make this fight a mess. I think that's how we win.
Okay.
I gotta turn on my ad block again because YouTube turned it off.
And if we leave these shots, then the rat's in the room by itself, and he could steal the big prize.
No, the rat's off of
Oh
blood.
shit.
Oh,
A
okay.
rat.
Okay, let me-
My rat kills people. Where's the 12 on this fucking dice?
I am currently a nimble grazer. I am just as good at attacking people as a horse than I am otherwise. Actually, slightly better.
I'm going to cast something, if that's fine with everyone else.
Mhm.
I flip through the books I have in my bag. Let me try something. As I weave, I'm going to try and cast Mysterious Mist. So it says, make a spellcast roll, 13, to cast a temporary thick fog that gathers in a stationary area within very close range. The fog heavily obscures this area and everything in it.
Okay.
So what do I roll exactly for that? Do I just roll? Do I like
Spellcast,
roll?
whatever your spellcasting
Yeah.
ability is.
So your spellcasting, I believe, is knowledge because you're a wizard, right?
Yeah.
So you would roll 2d12. Obviously the same as the rolls before.
Yeah.
And then if you get over, I think it was 13, is what you said.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you get a 13 or over, then the mist happens, basically.
Okay. It gets it, but it was. Does it matter the fear and hope?
Yes.
It does because that'll give me a fear token or you a hope token. But that's
Okay, then
that's it.
you-
It won't it won't harm.
Then
you.
I succeed with fear
Succeed with fear. Okay. So
as I cast a mist, a fog around us, fill this office completely with smoke to heart. It makes it difficult for him to get out of here. Is the point? As we're gonna skedaddle.
Gotcha. Okay, so this big fog begins to roll in, kind of emanating from. Actually, how does it roll in, Carlos?
I'd probably like flip open. It'd probably come directly out of my books. I would recite them, and then just like it plumes out of my book.
Okay. Yeah. So it out of your book, the air begins to thicken into this dark mist, and it is going to obscure everything within it. So everybody within, I believe, would count as hidden, if I remember correctly. So yeah, everybody, all rolls against all creatures in here have disadvantage, and it is going to be difficult for them to maneuver through this place without like bumping into things and things along those lines. Who wants to go next? Who's up? Actually, do you want to do any movement, Carlos?
Yeah, I probably want to. Probably keeping one hand on the door so I could quickly like get out of this room before things went to shit.
All right, yeah, we can say you are against the door now.
Yeah, I'd probably, if I can, I could pull me and not say pluck. For some reason,
Plonk.
fucking plunk.
This is not racist, I guess.
Yeah, I pull
You're a fucking-
Plunk out of the room as we hotbox the boss's office. Oh my god, it worked. Dearest companion Plunk, do you have a way to bar this door?
Oh shit. We have some items to start with. I forget what we have though.
Go to the bottom of your sheet, and it will show you the inventory you could have taken.
50 feet of rope. A family heirloom, or a whispering or a whispering orb.
Hell
Cornelius
yeah.
flips table, rips in a massive fart cloud, then leaves. Doesn't elaborate.
How's this door function? It's like a doorknob, door handle.
It's a handle.
You can share that shit.
So we would be like, no, I don't know about that. Does it pull out or push in?
It swings inward.
So like, if I was opening, I would hold the handle and push in.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What we do is we tie the rope, and then you hold it, Carlos, and as we back up, just like keep pulling, keep applying pressure to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Idea. I'll take out my rope and start like tying it to the doorknob.
We're going to tie it to something, yes?
You.
What?
You're gonna make it taut, you know, and as we walk backwards.
How long does the rope go for?
50 feet.
Alright.
No,
How far that is?
Corn, I'm a genius.
How far are we from the door? From the garage?
25 feet.
Oh, okay, never mind. This is awesome. Great play.
Great plan.
Yeah, because it's right down. It's right down the stairs and then to the left. Like,
All right, I'm gonna make the greatest not known to man.
yeah. Can you do a finesse roll for me?
Sure. Does this fall under God? I wish I was MacGyver.
Am I the item he's turning into? A
Sure.
Yay! I'll spend hope.
Bless you.
I guess I should have a hope back because I rolled well before. Okay, so 2d12s. Hope. Good. Fuck. Okay, well, let's do it. So it's like a 13, 23, 24.
With?
Fear. Sorry. That's why I said fuck.
So yeah, 23 is fantastic. As you tie it quick around the doorknob, it's going to hold real well. All Cornelius needs to do is not falter. However, you did roll with fear. I know Carlos rolled with fear before, but I forgot.
But I hate you.
You in particular.
You did roll with fear, which means it is going to go back to them. And since both of you rolled with fear, I'll have both of these enemies spotlighted. So Dexter is going to quickly run over to you. He's going to move within close range to get to melee.
Oh, holy schmoly.
So he's out of the hallway now?
He's out in the hallway at this point.
Okay.
And he...
Are we on the top of a staircase? Just wondering.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, interesting. I have an idea, Carlos.
Are you gonna push me down the stairs?
We're gonna tie it to him to push him down the stairs.
That's a good idea.
I might be able to help with that.
Now this I can do.
Alright.
This poor man is getting three stooged.
He's actually not even going to attack you. He's just going to run past you.
Oh shit.
And he is going to reinforce them.
I'll take you to plan.
Then, I'm going to have Muddy stand. And I need to look at my solo.
Muddy, stand.
Where's my solo?
That's not muddy, that's rapid.
It is rapid, sorry. And what he's going to do is he is going to spend a fear, and he is going to change the room. He is going to turn this room into a swirling mass of fire. And I'm going to have both of you take 2d6 plus 3 direct magic damage, which means direct means you cannot spend armor to reduce it.
Okay. Wait, which room? The room where? Oh, okay. Never mind. I understand. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
missed- it was
just
his
within.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you are both going to take 14 damage. If that crosses into a major threshold, you are going to take 2. If it crosses into a severe threshold, I believe, you're
Yes.
taking 3.
That's a severe threshold for me, Carlos.
I have like
oh.
14 as the number that's pointing at severe. Is that
That would mean it is a severe wound, yeah.
okay? Yeah, we both got severely wounded.
Okay.
Can't you do something to make it minor though?
No.
No.
Not
They
with
can't
this,
this time.
because this is direct damage, which means that it cannot be reduced.
Was that a was that an attack roll?
No, it was
you did?
not.
Oh, wait. I actually have my Rune Ward. 1 second. I can spend a hope to reduce incoming damage by 1d8.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Was that a damage roll? Did you roll for damage?
I rolled for damage, yes.
Okay, then
I
I'll
did not roll to hit you, though.
Do you have something that reduces both of ours, or just yours, Carlos?
I have a thing that makes him like re-roll damage.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh, I
I
won't
can-
spend mine then, because,
Yeah, I would hold off on yours, Mikos.
Yeah,
Do you wanna do that, Carlos?
Yeah, so I guess I'll flavor it. It's just like the fog's getting in his lungs. Just-
Yeah. Do you wanna read off exactly what it says for him?
Just spend 3 hope to make an adversary re-roll attack or damage roll.
Oh, yeah.
What's your class feature?
Cool. So that actually goes down to 10 damage for you.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, I'll still spend a hope to reroll, because I have this.
Sure.
A thing that says the ward's holder can spend hope to increase, reducing a man by 1d8. If the dice result is an 8, I lose it until my next rest. Otherwise,
Do
I
we
keep
gain-
using it.
Do we gain stress from taking damage or?
You
Okay.
subtract that from your HP.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take 2 damage. Ice? Oh, yeah. That's good with me. Only have to mark 1. Thank you, Carlos.
No problem, brother.
You're huge.
And I put it below that threshold, too. Nice.
Give that dude black lung in there.
Yeah. So
I never should have
smoked
that shit, man.
he raises his arms, and the room begins to transform into this fiery, hellish landscape. And as he does, he goes, and like the flames begin to falter a little bit. But
Taking all the
eventually,
oxygen out of the room.
eventually it becomes
CO2 poisoning.
a flame again, and he sends that fire out to you, and it just kind of hits the back wall of the staircase, but it blasts into you. Luckily, with the combined efforts of the flames being a little not as hot, as well as an arcane ward that goes up, the damage to you is much more minimal than it could have been.
My Rune
Rats in
Ward.
that fucking room.
My Rune Ward is like a personal trinket, so I say it's like whoever made me gave me that like notebook of how to be a sorcerer that like all the pages got like wet, but he enchanted like the cover of it, so it's still intact.
How's our rope looking?
Scorched.
Can we see him?
It's scorched.
But my
also,
knot's really good.
also, the rat does take damage as well because it is in this room.
Yeah, it takes 1 stress.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, so the rope's a shot plan, is what you're effectively saying.
Another
It's charred.
rope.
It's not broken.
Okay, well, we can try something, Carlos.
Yeah, buddy.
I am then going to spend 2 fear to spotlight another.
Somebody stop her.
2-shot Tony. He's gonna gun down Leo. Wait a minute. I think you're playing me.
I didn't even do anything, man.
I'm going to spotlight righty, I guess. I'm gonna have her move closer to the horse, considering it sees she would see the crate that's in its cart, and she wants to just get that back because she assumes somebody just placed it incorrectly. And so she's going to move forward, and she's going to actually have to roll because this is in far range. So let's have her roll. She succeeds. So yeah, she's going to get up next to the cart at this point. But that is going to be my turn. So, who wants to go next?
I have something I'm gonna do, but I think if Evan, you want to try to book it, that might be good. I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to run out of the garage.
Okay.
So in my mind's eye, the other horse went right. I would like to go left and like loop around to the record shop if I have to.
Okay.
Just so they're like confused as to like which horse to follow, because they would recognize that as their horse.
Okay, so... okay, so that is not going to help. So, as you begin to run away from this, I don't believe there's a mechanic in this for reaction attacks. So,
Movement speed.
there's nothing that I can do. You can just bolt away. But I will have you make an agility roll to try and get as far as you can.
Okay. Well, my agility is +2 because I'm a horse. And what is it?
Horse.
Actually, agility is the -1, I think. Yeah. So that is going to be a net +1. Actually, does the animal stat add to mine or replace it? You gain no, it's a bonus, so it would add to it. Okay. That is on hope a 9, and on fear a 4. So that is a total of 13 plus 1, 14.
14 with hope. All right, so you get to mark that hope. And you begin to just bolt. You get within far range, and Righty's like, "What the fuck? Why'd they do that?" Like, you made it jumpy. Are you stupid?
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
It also opened the shutter by itself.
Uncle Kanu.
Don't
I don't
make
pay
it
these
jumpy
guys to be
next time.
smart.
And Dexter's gonna be like, "You fucking morons! That is the enemy." The horse.
Not the cart.
I didn't take the horse for the rat.
The finals.
And I'm gonna expend 2 fear actually immediately.
Uh-oh.
And
Somebody
I'm
stop her!
You gave me a lot
gave
of
her
fear.
too much fear.
I need to use it.
Good job, guys.
And I'm going to have my my ranged here, the sniper. I'm gonna have Sniper Joe move close range,
Domes the horse.
and he's going to take aim. He wouldn't be hidden, so he's just going to attempt to attack you.
So normally, I would be able to take damage as a wild shape, but the tier 1 ones that are not built for combat all have the fragile a feature that says when you take major or greater damage, you drop out of beast form.
I see. Okay, so this creature has a short bow. I do not know what that damage looks like, so I'm gonna do a quick
What-
search. Short bow.
Does he succeed on his attack roll?
Not yet. I haven't rolled yet.
Okay,
I'm just
'cause I have a
looking to
feature
see
for
if
that too.
it's I'm trying to find its range and traits and stuff.
Oh shit! I gotta read this. I gotta read this stat block. I had advantage on that sprint.
You're a
it's-
horse, that makes sense.
Gain
I mean,
advantage on leap, sneak, and sprint.
You
I succeeded anyway.
It wouldn't have mattered. So he's going to aim his rifle that he has towards the horse, and he's going to fire with agility, far range, and it's going to do a d6 plus 3 physical if it hits. What is your evasion?
My evasion, I add 3 to it, so that's 13.
13. So that
Because
is
I
a-
am not wearing any armor. Actually, I think I have leather on him. Nice.
So that is a
Because
failure.
I also have a thing
Go ahead.
where if he hits me, I can mark a stress to roll a d4 and add that to my evasion against this attack.
Oh, nice. But he did fail, so that's not going to do much for him, unfortunately. And we're going to go back to everybody else. With that sound of a gunshot going off, Tony is going to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah. I can turn up for a second. Yeah. What?
Kick him in the face.
What's happening? Like, did none of the people over here react to the fireball that erupted
Oh,
from
they-
the office?
They absolutely did. Like, that's what's
Gotcha.
going on. They're all reacting right now. Like,
Gotcha.
there are screams. And
Yeah,
Tony's
what-
like,
how
what
are
the hell's
the-
going on?
How are the people around my table reacting?
I'll roll a
The
fate die.
crowd.
I'll see if the crowd is more interested in getting their money up or trying to survive. They're looking to survive.
Good.
I want that bag.
And so many of them are going to start running out of the room here.
And I mean, surely that means that they run through Tony to get to the nearest staircase.
Some of them would have to, yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with that, to be totally honest. Where am I going with this? So yeah, this group's here, and they're going to continue going into the back room.
Yeah.
Be my rat, man. Is the door still open? Can
Yeah, the rat
My
can just
rat-
leave.
run my ass, run its ass to me?
Yeah.
I'd love it to do that. Well, actually, we could converge. We could collapse upon Dexter.
Fucking get him.
That could be funny. Yeah, if I wanted to run my ass to like this table to be on, well, I guess he'd be down here. So like to be like within, very close of Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
What would I need to do? What would you have me do?
To get very close to Dexter, you would just have to move within close range. You just need to move close. So
Okay.
he is far range, which means if you move close, that would shorten your distance to very close to one another.
Okay. Yeah, I guess let's just jump this guy. And I'll have my rat do the same. We'll converge on him.
Sure.
Triangulate upon him. Yeah, I guess I'll also move over here to get his ass.
All right.
But since it's people, am I able to do my attack and then my rat immediately after, or like vice versa? Because they're technically both attack. Like one of them is attack roll and then one is a spell cast roll.
I don't know. That's a good question. I would imagine you would be able to do both at the same time, but I don't know for certain.
Because I know one of the ways they word like turns is that like instead of just being freeform, you could like have action tokens, and then like things end when everybody's action tokens are spent, and you could theoretically do them all at once. So
I
don't
will
know.
say.
I think that's more of a thing. Like, I think hypothetically, if we kept rolling hope and you didn't have any fear tokens, I think we could just keep doing shit until we're done.
Yeah.
If we were crazy
Yeah.
lucky, I think the point of that system is to make it so like we like one person
Yeah,
of
we
us
can't
is
just
not.
keep doing things. Sure, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. I think it's more of a team balancing more than like a game balancing feature kind of thing.
Mm.
So like if you want to take like 5 in a row and like I think it makes narrative sense. Like, I think it's fine.
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like-
think I think what it would be is just you would take your turn, and then you would take your turn again, rather than it being like,
Sure.
yeah, because it's so freeform, you're not restricted in the amount of things that you can do at one time while you are spotlighted.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And like, I figure it makes narrative sense to be able to duo attack,
Yeah, I would say
gangbang
so
the
as
guy
well.
with my rat.
I would
Okay.
say so as well.
Then I will do my first, which will be my attack. I'm gonna like fucking coin at the guy with my rings. So that's just a duality roll, right?
Yeah. Dexter.
That is 18, I believe. Because of my agility, so yeah, 18.
Yeah, 18
with hope.
succeeds. Yep. And you have
Um,
your hope. Go for it.
Yep, and I will mark a hope to make him my focus.
Gotcha.
And then my rat is going to also attack, and that doesn't change a huge amount, but my rat does also get focused, so it is spellcast. That is a 19 with fear.
All right.
That
also succeeds.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll.
You didn't roll
didn't
damage.
I? Hold on, I don't have a D10 out. I'll do my damage first.
Also, I am foolish. I am now looking at the stat block, and I'm seeing the damage there. I didn't have to look it up. Oopsie.
4 damage from my attack.
4
And
damage.
then-
Okay.
6 from the rat. And when on the rat's attack, he has to mark a stress.
Okay, so he's going to mark a stress and 2 HP. So let me do that. 2 HP. And then 1 stress. Cool.
Rat is in melee, and I'm very close.
Alright. However, you rolled with fear. So I am going to use my turn to spotlight Mikey here. And I'm going to have him rush up to you.
Me?
Yep.
What? No.
And he is going to go for an attack on you. Make an attack against a target within melee range on a success. Okay.
Was Mikey one of the members that we tracked from the vinyl shop? He wasn't, right?
He was not.
Okay.
So let's do that roll. Sorry, I had to respond to CC real quick. Does a 14 hit you?
It would, but I'm going to mark a stress. It's beyond melee range, never mind. Yes, it does.
Okay. In that case, you're not taking damage, but you are going to be restrained and vulnerable.
No!
You can break free, clearing both conditions with a successful strength roll, or you can be freed if the knee breaker takes major or greater damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joy.
So you are going to be restrained. And I'm going to have Lefty now just roll to get into to far range, because actually no, that wouldn't make sense. You're a melee character. There's no reason for you to run. You can just attack the guy who's right here. So let's do that. Hello.
Ah,
Let's roll that.
they're mauling me.
Don't worry, Leonard. I'm on the way.
They're gonna get into close range with you, and they are going to just attack you with their knife.
They're in melee, are they?
They are in melee.
Okay.
Uh,
Rough.
and this is going to be 19 to hit you.
Okay. Well, I was going to say something about evasion, but never mind. I was gonna say he was part of like the 4 guys, so I get a +1 against
He
that.
was,
I
yeah,
guess I'll kill myself.
He certainly was. So
Can I break my own neck in this guy's grasp?
And oh my god, you're taking max damage on this too. You're gonna take 9 damage, which I
Okay.
don't know what your things are
So that
looking
would
like.
put me into major, but I will mark an armor
You
to
can
take
do
that
that, yeah.
down
Yep.
to minor.
And they are going to then back away into very close range, and that's going to be their turn. I'm not going to expend a fear, so I'm going to bring it back to you guys.
I have a plan.
Oh joy!
Yeah, what's
Another
up?
one.
I hope I survive.
You
it.
listen to
Okay,
mine.
so
it's only
Corn,
fair.
you have the rope.
I have the.
All right, Corn. Visualizing it. He just burned the room. We're at the door. He's also at the door. We have the rope. Is he out? Is he on the other side of the door?
He still is on the inside of the room, yeah.
Okay, so if we close it, we can do something.
Yeah.
And then down the stairs, and I take a right. I'm in the main room again. I can keep going down and go to Evan, right?
Yes.
Or is that
Yeah.
okay? So like this guy isn't in the room. He's in.
He's in the other room. He's in the room away from, like, okay. So let me kind of frame it like this. I can draw it out for you. So the office is here. I'm just gonna mark that with an O.
Yeah, that's us.
And then stairs go down this way.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
that.
Downward.
Then there's a door here, which leads
Yes.
into the large room where like crates and stuff. Where that is where this guy is right now.
Okay.
The shutter doors then lead into this area, this back area.
Oh, okay.
And that back area is where Evan is right now.
And yeah, Evan's getting away,
Yes.
and then that's where she is as well. She's like kind of not super close, but close to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay. Corn, let's get to the main room. Pull that door shut.
Do you believe it'll snap?
We only need like 6 seconds.
All
Anytime
right.
we can get it is time well spent. I'm gonna rush down the stairs.
Get a good grip and
Plunk, 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 plunk.
follow Plunk down the Plunkin stairs.
As I'm running, this like it's not gonna take my whole action to get down the stairs, right?
No.
Or will it? Okay. I'm gonna like start like winding up myself while we're running down the stairs. I want to burst into this room.
Okay.
Would you say if I burst into this room, are these guys close or very
They
close?
are very close.
What? And then this guy would be
He is far from you.
far. Okay. All right. I kind of just want to like dive out of the room. I'm gonna wind myself as much as I can. And I want to cast Rain of Blades.
Ooh.
So I spend a hope, and I conjure throwing blades and strike out all targets within very close range.
In very close range. Okay, so that is going to be all 3 of these people here.
Yes. And targets I succeed against take D8 plus 2 magic damage against using my proficiency. And
Okay.
then none of them are vulnerable,
right?
right?
None
wait.
of them are vulnerable.
This actually was a question. Carlos, do you have anything that makes them vulnerable?
What would that?
That's
do?
like a status effect. I don't know if that
No, I don't.
it does. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
You wouldn't hit me with this, right?
No, all targets I can pick who. If it says all
Ah, okay.
creatures, it would include you. Okay, I will make this roll. I have my primal origin thing as well. If I can roll well, come on, roll well.
I'm glad they can distinguish between
Yes.
the cat and the giant rat
fuck
mauling his
me.
face.
Okay, so it's 23, 20, 25 to hit.
Ouch. Okay,
with
yeah, that's
fear.
hitting everyone.
I can, though, however, I'm going to use my Primal Origin feature. I can manipulate magic. I can mark a stress to do one of the following. The following I'll choose is double the damage I have my choice.
Ooh, okay.
I mark a stress. Alright, let me spend that hope. And then, yeah, I'll roll 2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 2, okay.
12 damage.
12 damage. Let me go through all of this. So you are taking 2 damage. You are taking 2 more damage. You're up to 4. Berser is also taking 2 damage. Okay, cool.
Cornelius would see me like start like flipping as many spheres as I can, burst out the door and like open up my little valve in the middle, and just like shit just starts flying out of it like kind of like a cannon at these three.
My word!
And that was with fear again. So I'm going
Barely
to
missing me.
I'm going to activate Tony, and Tony's going to pull out his iconic revolvers.
Tony.
And he is going to fire at Plunk because he hates Plunk.
What the fuck?
Oh, not me.
Come on, get over it, man.
It does an 8 hit you.
No.
Yeah, so he's trying to fire around his companions. He can't find a clean shot, so he just pulls the trigger at one point, and it just completely misses you. Stop! Stand still!
Yeah, I wave my arms like an inflatable tube man.
And I'm gonna spend 2 more fear.
Not him again, right?
No, I'm going to spotlight Dexter, and I'm going to
Rat food.
I am going to use Tactician. Which means I can mark a stress, and I can also spotlight 2 enemies within close range. So I'm going to spotlight these
That's
2
us.
next to...
2 enemies, yeah.
Yeah, 2 allies of him within close range. So it's going to be Mikey and Lefty. And what I'm going to do... I'm then going to spend another fear, and I'm going to make an attack against a vulnerable target within close range. And on success, deal 2d6
Leave me
plus 12
alone!
physical damage, and have you mark a stress. So let's see if he can hit this. He does gain advantage, I believe.
Who is this?
Dexter, the cat.
Is he in melee?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Actually, no, he wouldn't be in melee. I'm sorry. He would be in. He's just in close range.
Yeah!
Or very close. Sorry, very close, not close.
Better, good enough.
This is going to be. Let's see, that's an 11 plus.
Fuck.
16 to hit. I'm
That's
assuming
not
that fuck.
Worth it. Because I'm not gonna roll that. Yeah, no, that's not worth it.
Okay.
Well, if I were to somehow get my evasion to 16, it would still hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Okay. How much armor do you have?
I have 2 spots remaining.
Understood. Okay. Well, because you know, I'm looking at this damage that I've dealt, and
I live those.
it's 23 damage.
So it's severe.
It's severe. Yeah.
Guy. Plunk's like, Guy, no.
Well, I guess I will mark another armor to take that down to major.
Okay, and you are going to also take a stress, as he's going to just kind of like take the knife and then fling it against you, and it is going to scrape against your neck, but your armor kind of does reduce some of that, but it is going to scrape away the armor.
They're killing my ass!
They're jumping me! They're jumping me!
But again, 2 other people are spotlighted. So I'm going to have
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna have Lefty
Leave me alone.
ascend the stairs just a little bit, kind of maneuver around these two.
He's this huge fire.
And
I'm having a great time.
yeah, I know you're not really doing anything. You left the scene. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
No. This is like that. I'm not saying I'm bored. Like, this is fun to watch anyway.
All right.
Like, I just find it funny that, like, the optimal play was just leave. So I can't really... Like, my character doesn't know, like, I want to, like, test out the combat. So I can't make him stay.
That's fair.
Come back for your friends.
So yeah, I'm going to have Lefty here just kind of quick jump off the stairs and go for a slash on Cornelius.
Corn.
He was just laying up the coolest hit on me.
On
The way he climbs up the stairs and then comes back.
off the top rope.
Off the top. Of it. Oh
It's
my
like, no!
goodness! Hi AJ.
Over 3 years?
It's been over 3
Hi.
years. That's crazy. But thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. So they're going to be above you, Carlos. They're going to use their little short sword that they have.
Fucking squeezed past me to get to the staircase.
Yep.
Pervert.
So does an 8 hit you?
No.
No. Okay. So they did nothing.
Yeah. Just to make sure that I'm basing that on evasion, right?
Evasion, yes.
Is okay.
Yeah. So they go in to slash against you, and you get away from this in some way. You dodge. How are you dodging this? Because they're like
I probably am not dodging
over
it.
you.
Probably just to my back. They just hit the fucking giant club on my back by accident. Just
Stupid thing. And then I'll have Mikey just go for a slam here.
No.
Leave me alone!
No. 16.
Leo alone.
Fucks. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Vocab.
He's getting murdered.
You're the one person I can roll
They're-
good against.
Healing my ass!
I'm sorry. So they are going to deal D4 plus 6 damage.
Every one shot with combat, someone has to get
8.
fucking bodied.
That's gonna be
Which
8
wasn't me.
damage for you.
8? I guess I have to
Yeah.
mark another to take that down to minor.
Oh, I just saw something very funny. Oopsie daisy.
No, leave me
It
alone.
wouldn't have mattered. It would not have mattered. It went up to severe anyway. But I see creatures restrained by the knee breaker take double damage from attacks by other
knee breaker.
adversaries. And the coup de grace was on vulnerable, so you are restrained and vulnerable. It would have dealt. Also, I need to double check what vulnerable.
Also, vocab's on.
Oh, they have
I can
advantage.
make the damage to him.
Yeah, I would have taken like 40 points of damage.
Yeah. So it would have been 4d6 plus. It just says double damage.
4d6.
So 4d6 plus 24 is what you
Let's
were looking
go.
I guess it's interesting though. Like after a certain point, it's all the
It
same,
doesn't matter,
right? Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, you could be using like the extreme damage, that makes it up to 4 if you take double your severe, but because that is an optional roll list.
at. Yeah. I might add that one, but for right now I'm not. But that is very funny to see 4d6 plus
Don't you know?
24 damage.
I'm still standing.
So you're gonna take
I ever did.
you're gonna take 8 damage.
Yeah, I've reduced it down to minor.
Cool. All right.
You're not gonna. Would you like to get some of the armor slots I have left?
0. But that is gonna be my turn. We'll return it back to
Ugh.
Leos.
Gun mouth. I'll try and get out of this.
Okay.
You guys, I can do that again, but no, I'll wait.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and get
Oh,
out of this. I'll have
I
my.
take it back,
No, never mind.
actually. That was major or greater. Major is the second tier. No, okay, never mind. Sorry, that was.
You can just kill me if you want.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying,
leave.
I got you. I got you.
No. I'm saying with Plunk's attacks, I think that would have brought him into major damage, which means he would have automatically dropped you. So you are no
I would have
longer
been dropped. Oh, okay.
yeah,
I am no
so
longer.
You are
I
no
see.
longer in the grasp. So you're not restrained or vulnerable anymore.
Fantastic. I don't like the situation regardless. I guess I will just. I should probably. Like, we're fucked, y'all. Yeah, I guess I'll start moving away. My rat will keep mauling the cat.
All right.
Wow, exceptional roll there. Has a cool. Actually, no. I'm gonna end focus to reroll that.
Okay.
It's not better. It's the same.
Well, how's the hope and fear looking like?
Well, it's with hope, but it's an
Okay.
8. It's an 8 to hit with hope.
On
That hits, right?
on the Kitari.
Dexter.
Yeah, no, that's not hitting.
No, that hits, right?
You know what?
Right?
Just for
Right?
you, vocab. No, it doesn't hit.
Right? Hits, right?
Who's going next?
I'll krill myself. Oh, do I not get my other attack?
Oh, I thought you had
No.
opted not to. I'm sorry. My bad. Go for it.
No.
Go for it.
Coin.
It's a rat.
21.
With
Still with hope.
hope. 21 does hit though.
Yippee. Not 1d20. It's 4 again. It's gonna be fucking minor again. I'm gonna like move away.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm like fucking fire and leave. I'm going elsewhere, man. I'm going this way.
Sure.
Stay away from me. That's toward. Well, I like to imagine that I back up and then the rapids.
He's still upstairs. He's still here. So you're good.
Okay, yeah, I'll take fucking. I'm sitting going under the table.
Okay. So with that,
am I able to go?
yeah,
Yeah.
we're just moving on.
It's Cornelius. It's time to shine.
Go for it.
All right. So I got Lefty trying to scratch me up, right?
Yep.
Then I was like, oh no, they tried to hit me. Let me see. And I'm going to try and cast Slumber on them.
Ooh, okay.
Just
Well,
make a
I-
spellcast roll against a target within very close range. On a success, they're asleep until they take damage, or the GM spends a fear on their turn to clear the condition.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm trying to beat exactly. Just kind of that's just all it said.
Spellcast roll, base spellcast roll, I believe is difficulty 12. If I remember
Gotcha.
correctly. Oh no, you're trying to beat their evasion. I think is what
Yeah.
is happening here. So
It's more like my Rain of Blades. Yeah.
yeah, so it's going to be difficulty 12 anyway.
Gotcha. And then I add my knowledge to it still, right?
Yes. Yep.
Gotcha.
Spellcast roll.
What does a sleep do?
Okay, that's going to be a 17 with fear.
17 with fear.
Keep getting
okay.
fear. I can't get fucking hope.
Instead of getting hope instead.
Yeah. Also, none of us have critted yet, have they?
No,
No.
nobody's gotten 2 of the same number.
No.
What does a sleep do?
They're asleep. They cannot act.
Is that it? Oh, I see.
Guess what? Guess what? They're asleep.
They're asleep. That's
You
crazy.
won't believe
They're
it.
unconscious.
What does poison mean?
But it is with fear, which means I got a fear back, and I get to,
You're just gonna
I
wake
get to
up?
act. Yippee! So I'm going to I'm gonna have rapid activate, and instead of going down the stairs like a normal person, they're they're going to break their own window to jump out onto the main floor.
Oh.
And then they are going to come around this way to all of you.
I don't believe I'll need the rope anymore.
My head will like turn 180 degrees. You think?
More like that, I think. So I'm going.
Hey!
Hey. And I'm gonna have him do. Let's see.
We have the advantage here.
Where's Mulch?
You know, like when people like take a soda can they bean and like crush against their skull. I think that's what's about to happen to Plunk.
You're gonna fucking spike a beer can.
Okay, let's.
I'm about to
see.
shotgun Plunk.
I'm going to have him mark an HP. So he's gonna take 1 damage.
He's gonna regret that.
And all targets within close range, which includes vocab.
No!
Will mark a stress, and you are now vulnerable until you clear. Until their next stress, or until you clear an HP.
Interesting. Okay.
Yay.
Oh, vulnerable.
And then I'm going to have it expend a fear. To do that again.
Oh. So another trap.
Yay.
No, to act again, sorry. And he's just gonna fucking shoot Plunk. He's just gonna shoot him. With his warp blast.
God, it's got a cool name.
Why could he do that?
So
Nice knowing you.
he's gonna take the whiskey, down it, and just turn the liquid in his mouth into a steam. And it's just going to shoot out at you.
He's so cool. Can we recruit this guy?
He's killing us!
Evan, come back.
Come back, Evan!
We need our horse.
No, I do actually have a plan.
The healing druid
some-
He's gonna
abandoned
call the
you
cops.
We need to,
Hey, okay.
we need to remove an HP. We need to
I'm
remove an HP.
joking, Evan. I'm joking, Evan. It's all good.
This
I'm not.
week, I was since the last session, I have been trying to come up with a way for me to reasonably stay in that building, and I could not. But
You're gonna
I have
die.
a plan.
You're hearing
Calling
like
the
active
cops.
gunshots. So
Yeah, no, because. But it has been like 10 seconds. He's gonna turn
yeah.
around. So-
I'm being warp blasted.
Anyway, warp blast. That is an 18 to hit.
My friends are being gunned down.
An 18? Yeah, that hits.
So you're gonna take a D12
Well,
plus
because
6
in
damage.
my head,
That's 18
Okay.
damage.
18 damage. Okay, what's the chance of me reducing that with the thing? Probably not likely. Okay, I'll just use an armor to take 2.
Okay.
Ow.
And because it has momentum, I get a fear because I hit you.
Oh, okay.
Cool. That's my turn. Smile.
Your motion machine!
All right. Evan,
I have a question.
I'm gonna explode again, but like, I think you should go.
are there any guys like chasing the wagon?
Righty would be.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I'd like to round the nearest corner with the wagon,
Mm-hmm.
assuming that there is like a city block like corner nearby.
Yeah.
Stop, and then shift from a horse to a wolf immediately using 2 hope, and just round the corner because the wolf is gonna like shrink so that the cart harness isn't around him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then just round the corner, this guy thinks he's chasing a cart, and a giant like gray wolf just pounces on him.
Also, real quick, it's 3 hope, not 2 hope.
Oh, I only have 2. I guess I'm not gonna take the +1. I'll take a stress instead.
Okay. Yeah, all of the class features have
I want-
3 hope.
I thought it was just the main feature. Hold on. Am I stupid?
They might have another feature that's irrespective
Me-
of the
me
hope
double
feature.
Beast form.
The immediate shift should be the druid thing that allows them to do that. I'm on Druid right now.
Marcus stress to magically transform. Oh, evolution. Yeah.
Spend 3 hope
Spend
to
3
transform
hope.
into a beast form without marking stress. When you do, choose one trait to raise by +1 until you drop out of that beast
I'll
form.
just Marcus stress instead. Yep.
Okay.
Dog.
All right, so you turn into a wolf, and what do you do? What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna jump on the nearest man.
Go for it. Yeah.
And
Although this is a woman. A woman.
oh, excuse me. Am I
wait,
fighting
no,
a
you
lady?
Yeah, you can't attack because no women for 12 months.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be talking to you if that was the case.
This is true.
I I honestly don't think gender like matters at all to Mulch. I think he's like, why do I care what parts these fleshy things have? So he just jumps on lady. That's gonna be what stat does he use to attack? I get a +2 strength from Pack Predator.
Are you mauling a woman in
and-
the street?
He is.
His melee uses strength and it deals D8 +2 physical. She's chasing me with intent to kill. I assume.
I assume.
It's a good assumption.
Load-bearing, maybe.
7 and an 8. So that's a 15 +2, 17 with fear.
17 with fear. Okay, so that does hit. I am getting a fear.
And
now.
that's
It's not rolling
D8
with this.
+2 physical damage. That's 4 physical damage.
So that is only going to be 1, as that is a minor wound.
When you succeed on an attack against a target within melee range, you can mark a stress to make the target temporarily vulnerable.
Ooh, okay, and they're vulnerable.
I would like to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
What does vulnerable mean? Does that mean they take double damage?
No, it's every attack against them has advantage.
Oh yeah, baby! I'm killing this woman in the street.
All right.
That's what I say on Sunday.
But
Is it on Sundays?
I thought it was. I thought it
It's
was
a me day.
Tuesday that you
It's a me day.
stuck on the women.
but you rolled with fear. So
No.
I'm going to have I'm gonna
How
have
do we keep?
righty attack here. Does a 7 hit?
Me?
Yes.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
What about a 16?
9 million.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So.
But
as
this is
a-
not one of the ones that I've like turned back to me the second I get hit. This is one of the combat ones.
Yeah. So this is Sniper Joey's going to attack you. He has a D10 plus what?
What?
D10 plus 2 physical damage. So that is going to be 9 damage to you.
Oh, I have advantage on attack rolls already? Why would I care about Hobbling Strike? It says the dog has advantage on attack.
Vulnerable gives everybody else.
Oh yeah, it is like a pack predator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a team game, huh?
Yeah, so I'm. Can I like not mark that stress because there's
Yeah,
no
you
one
can-
near me?
You can
I
undo
didn't-
that stress. That's alright.
Okay, how much damage am I taking?
9 damage.
Oof. That is major damage for me.
Ooh.
So I mark 2.
Alright. And I'm gonna end there. I'll throw it back to you all.
Go back.
Alright, I'm gonna blow up again, I think.
Okay.
If everyone's good with that.
As you were.
Agreeable to me.
Okay. Ah, Corn, I can feel the beat. Cast Rain of Blades again.
Sure.
What does that mean?
What's that melody?
Are you
Oh, wait,
attacking?
before I-
Are you attacking this?
I guess no, it's asleep, right? You gotta
Yeah.
spend the thing to use it. One question. I have like a minor health potion. Am I allowed to drink that? Is that an action to drink, or
No,
is that
it's
like?
not you can just do it on your turn.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
So I have only 2 HP left. I will just like die.
Yeah, you'll plug it.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, I wish I waited 1 more HP. That's fine though. Beep boop pop. All right, I'm healthy.
Ooh, did I make a mistake? I think I may have. Keep going. It's all good.
Okay, I am going to Rain of Blades again. I'm gonna spend my Seaborn thing because I rolled with fear last time.
Cool.
So I get +1 to this. Okay, please let's roll with hope, or maybe a crit. Actually, a crit would be cool, right?
1 and 2 with fear.
2 1s, imagine. Okay, with hope, everybody.
Massive. You
Massive.
W.
That's a 16 plus 2, 19 total. This is +1.
Yeah, that's
against-
gonna absolutely.
Do you
hit
still
everybody.
get the hope even if you don't succeed the roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, I guess I
Just
don't
like
mark
I get a
anything.
fear, even if you succeed the roll.
I'm gonna mark a stress again to double the damage dice.
All right.
Ow. I now that Leo's out of the way. It's just, the only person out of my range would be
Yes.
Tony, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I won't do it. I have another one that I can.
Streams of the big boss.
I think it might be not a bad idea. There's my other thing for my primal origin is I can actually double the range of a thing. So if they're all like close, I could explode on them. But that's fine. Okay, so 2d8 plus 2. I mark the stress.
And this is magic damage, or is this physical damage?
Magic damage.
Magic. Okay.
It's the Dippin' Dots.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'll do an action sketch of like a dial going up, and then it'll open up and then shoot out. That's only 5 damage. I could spend 3 hope to re-roll the dice, and that's probably not worth it though, because I can't use a spell anymore. Yeah, so I'll do 7 damage to all of them.
7 damage. Okay. So that
At least that passes a
is,
couple of
I believe
thresholds.
every single one of their second thresholds,
Let's go.
except for this one. For some reason, that threshold is 8. Even though they're the
Hopefully I'm not-
standard enemy.
Hopefully I'm not hitting them.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody is going to take 2, except for Rapid, who is only going to take 1. Which means that unconscious. And you. I'm surprised the Bruiser has a threshold of 7 and not 8. I guess because armor, maybe.
Yeah, that might be it. Probably some
Actually,
re-
were you doing this lethally or non-lethally?
I'll look to Corn. Am I doing this lethally or non-lethally? I'll probably do it non-lethally, I think.
Can you explode non-lethally?
Technically, I'm throwing blades out, so I think it's supposed to be a bit more precise than like a fireball or something. But
The rat might just kill them on the way down, even if it is non-lethal.
yeah, I'll do non-lethal.
Okay. Yeah, they hit the ground then. And that was with Hope. So, who's going next?
I will like flip over Carlos and push him forward.
So they're down. How's the big boss looking?
Basically non-injured.
I hit him there, I guess. That's about it.
All right. What's
I believe in you.
okay. Press. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to cast Wild Flame. I don't think there's like fire damage doesn't really exist. It's just magic
It's
damage,
just magic
right?
damage, yeah.
Yeah. As I read, I've never read one of these tomes like this before. as like shaky hand forward,
Mhm.
as I'm going to cast Wild Flame. And since I can make a spellcast roll against up to 3 adversaries within melee range.
You are not in melee range with any of them.
Okay, but if I was, I can make 3 rolls against the same person though?
Read it again.
Make a spellcast roll against up to 3 adversaries.
Yes,
within...
then you could do, I would assume, 3 attacks on one person.
Yeah.
I assume is how that would work.
All right. Then I'll move close. I'll get in. Like I need to retain.
Would it?
I need to. What's up?
Would it do that?
The
Because
reason
you're
not to.
you're making a spellcast roll, because it's one spellcast roll for up to 3 adversaries. Because now you're making multiple spellcast rolls, right?
Okay, then I would make 1 roll, and I could just have them all go after one guy. Then, right?
I think so. Yeah, you wouldn't roll 3 times. I know that for a fact. Because, like, the way that it handles, like, multi-attack in this, or, like, multiple attacks against different enemies, is that you roll once, and then you compare that to the evasion of everybody. So, like, you would roll once, and then, let's say you were attacking both Rapid and Mikey, you would compare that to their difficulty, not evasion, but to their difficulty, and let's say you rolled 13, which would clear Mikey, but wouldn't clear Rapid. That would mean that only Muddy would take that, or sorry, no, only Mikey would take that, not Rapid.
Gotcha. Okay, well I'm gonna point blank the boss. Targets you succeed against take 2d6 magic damage and must mark a stress. So if I hit him 3 times, is that 3 stresses he would get?
I'll say so.
Okay. In that case, this would total up to a 24 with hope.
Nice.
24. Okay, so that's going to go down to 12, which means he's taking 2.
4 with hope.
And 3 stress. If that's not how it works, oh well. You know, I'll figure it out for next time. But for right
That's
now,
not. No, that's not the damage. That's the like hit.
It.
So 24 with.
Well, that definitely hits.
Hope. And then I will. Let me roll the
hope
damage.
so.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's gonna be. And then do I add a modifier to the damage, or do I just? It's just
Don't
the
think
roll.
so. I think it's just
Okay.
a roll.
Then that's going to be 23 magic damage, as I just point blank his face with fire.
Okay, he's still taking 2 then. Pop. There we go. But yeah, if you wouldn't be able to do those 3 on one person, oh
I
well.
think
But
that's
like,
how that works.
I'm not certain. I would need to look over the rules again to see if that's how that would work, but
Yeah, that's not how it reads to me, but I guess it doesn't matter.
yeah, as of right now, just for ease of
We
getting
need all the
through
help we
this,
can get.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you be able to do that. It's just I would have to double check how everything works in the future,
Yeah.
because that I don't think was covered in the bit that I read, or at least I don't remember it. Okay, cool. And you said that was with hope, so it is still your guys' turn.
Nice.
I guess I should do something, shouldn't I?
Mayhap.
I'll have the rat run at the boss, I guess.
Alright.
Yes.
I'll have the rat kill Dexter on the ground and then run.
What?
That's not for fucking blood. Yeah, I'll have it maul Rapid.
Okay.
That is unfortunate. That is a 17 with fear.
17 with fear. Okay. 17 does hit though, so you got that going for you.
God, I wish the rat dealt like real damage. 4.
Okay. Well, he's taken 1, so that's all right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink my fucking potion. Hold on.
Glug that shit.
Because I didn't realize that's how that works. That's a 3. Yippee!
All right. In that case.
Oh no, my turn.
You
It's still my turn.
No. Well, you rolled with fear.
No! You wouldn't.
Oh, you
I would.
critted right? Right?
You'll be able to take the next part of your turn later
I'll grill you.
after this. No, you won't. Whew, hi. Hey, how's it going?
I'm behind Corn.
How goes? You're
I look up and I'm behind Corn.
I miss both my attacks. Oopsie daisy.
Oh, unlucky. You gotta leave.
I had my leg like this, and I pulled my body, like my upper body up, like. Ooh.
Tony's gonna hop onto this table and from that vantage
Bad
point,
No.
attempt to attack Plunk.
Okay. God.
Plunk.
Don't worry,
That's
I've pissed
fine.
him off enough.
Does an 11
I
hit
told
you?
you, perfect distraction. All eyes on me.
Does an 11 hit you?
Does 11 hit me? Yes, that's my V. I'm assuming
Yeah,
I just go to the
yeah.
shooter.
It do.
That's fine. I healed.
He is not stealth, so he's not hidden, which means he is just going to be dealing his normal D10 plus 2 instead of a D10 plus 4. 7 damage to you.
Oh yeah, I'll mark an armor for that. Make that just 1. Okay.
And I'm going to spend 2 fear to keep going. And I'm going to have righty attack. You know what? We're gonna move past that nat 1, and we're gonna go back to you guys.
Yeah.
All right, who's up?
You would. I
think
can do something
Leo wants
unless
to,
there's something you want to do something.
I
you
got
have
I got
something
stress
you
to
could
mark and blades to throw is basically what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this fight. So
I can if I were to go right here essentially, JT.
Yeah.
What did they say? Get all 3 of them in very close or just close?
Very close.
And we went all in very close. Excellent. I guess may as well do that. I will. It's gonna be a mistake. I will run my ass to the middle. Like, Tony, what's going on, man?
Get the hell out of the way! I'm trying to shoot that clank.
I'll sort of like run. I'll stumble and hit the table. And the coins will fly up, and I will make an attack against Tony.
All right.
Tony first, because yeah.
Well, you would roll once, and then you would attack all 3 if that's what you're trying to do.
It's like on hit. I get to mark, do some hope shenanigans. Hold on, let me
Okay.
make sure I read that correctly. Yeah, spend 3 hope when you succeed on attack. So that is a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
with
With fear.
Of course.
Of course. I will spend 3 hope, and
I
I
love
will
fear.
use the same attack roll against all 3 of them.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, all of them would get hit by this. And is this magic damage,
yeah.
by the way?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, when you use the attack with a weapon that use the same roll. Okay, yeah. Do you want me to roll individual damage or
No, it's just one.
same damage?
Just one.
It's okay.
I'm pretty sure
That is.
that's how.
It doesn't say anything about the damage rolls, just the attack roll.
I'm assuming just the same.
I would assume
damage
it's the
then.
same ruling on both attack and damage. Yeah.
Okay, well then they are all taking 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage,
Nice.
which means Muddy is up to 6, or not Muddy, Rapid. Tony is taking 2 damage for the first time. Congratulations.
Proud of you, Tony.
Wanna can I move? Can I keep moving?
Cute.
Can I keep moving? Can I keep moving?
You
Please.
roll with fear, vocab.
Please.
Somebody's
please,
fighting
please,
somewhere in
please.
the world.
Vocab, you did roll fear. I don't
Please.
know. What else did you want to do?
don't want to be in the middle of them, man.
I mean, you
think
can
the mob
make a
boss
roll to run away if you'd like.
I'd love to.
I
I want to keep at range because like I want to kind of like move past Tony, kind of, but like stay within very close.
So needy.
Just like cut this way, you know.
I don't know. You rolled with fear.
I did roll with fear, but like it's
Well,
not gonna
yeah,
cut that
but
way.
he's allowed to make this as a part of his movement, so it's okay.
It's like
But you do have to roll for
or like
this
cut
because you
this
moved.
way, I guess, because this is like that's the path of my movement.
You did move close to get here, and then to do
Yep.
that would be far. So you do have to roll to
Sure.
make this extra
I
distance.
will roll. What am I rolling with?
Agility.
Cool.
Sheila.
Oh boy! That's an 18.
That succeeds.
With fear!
He's lying. Check his rolls.
Die.
I'm the white dice is a 10. I don't know what to say.
Just because you're racist.
I am. Our dice is blue and it is a 6.
Like the Blue Man Group.
Like,
To fear. I love fear. I love having fear. Yippee! I love fear.
I'm being generous, you know?
You are. You're being very generous. It's fear time, everybody. Who's
Oh,
who's-
yeah.
Who's up fearing their shit? I'm going to have the spotlight go back to rapid here. And I'm going
Being
to
mauled by a
once
rat.
again spend a fear to transform the biome within very close range to a different biome. All creatures must take 2d6 plus 3 direct magic damage.
I'm not within very close, right?
You are not. It's just these two, still.
2d6 plus 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh fuck, because my rat, god damn it.
it is.
Okay, that's down to 1 stress.
Let's
And
have
I don't
that
think Nemesis
roll.
is long for this world.
What do we got?
That is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Okay.
And it is direct, which
Ow.
means you cannot reduce it with armor.
That's 3. That's my second threshold. That's 3.
Yippee. Took me
It's
drink that
going to
potion.
it's going to transform into just like harsh smoke, as it'll just begin to choke your just choke at your lungs.
Choking my shit.
And I'm going to spend another fear to keep him spotlighted. Yippee! I love fear. I love having fear, and he is going to smack the fuck out of Cornelius.
We'll try.
You are still vulnerable. Haha.
I might...
That is going to be 14 because you did not take a rest or clear an HP.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm gonna spend my hope to try to reduce that damage. I'm not gonna be done.
Well, he would have cleared an HP just then, right? From taking that damage.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No,
only one less.
that's not clearing an HP. That's taking an HP.
Is it not?
That's
You
marking
you mark it and you clear it. You start
Yeah.
with nothing and then you mark up to your maximum.
Oh, I see.
So you would need to be healed. Although Plunk did heal because he took a drink from his potion, which means he's
did
not
I.
vulnerable, which is why he's attacking Cornelius.
So what was the
It would be a 14 to hit.
that would hit, but I'll use my armor to reduce whatever's coming.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's 18 magical damage. As he's just going to grab you by the throat and slam you down into this crashing wake.
Plunk, I'm sorry to tell
Liberals,
you.
right?
I'm
No.
I'm out.
No.
Out.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm beat.
No. Does he have a health potion? You can.
I
Like,
have a stamina potion.
what's the point of you?
In case I needed it. Snack for later.
How much stress have you taken?
None. I don't think.
Exactly.
No one's told me to mark any stress. I don't know if I'm supposed to take it.
Okay, so you have. Yeah, stress is marked by your cards or
You
by
do
enemy
stuff.
details. Yeah. And
Yeah.
So, like. Although you should have marked 1 stress from before, because you were. Fluxed. You got fluxed.
Well,
So, you have hit
now you're dead.
all of your hit points. You've marked all of them, which means you have to choose a death move. So, you have 3 different death moves that you can make. Avoid death is one. So you would take a scar and permanently cross out one of your hope slots. If the character only has 1 hope slot remaining when they make this move and they gain a scar, the player must retire the character. Using this, the PC stays unconscious until healed by an ally or until the party's next long rest. Let me try and read the rest of this. Okay, yeah. I don't believe that would mean anything. So, you can stay unconscious. You can risk it all. You roll your duality dice, and the roll is final, with the exception of a 10th level resurrection spell, unless there is another means for it in the story, which would include just everybody gets up when they die, so it wouldn't really matter. If you roll with hope, then you can clear the amount of hit points and stress up to the amount you rolled on your hope.
If you roll with it, you die.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
But if you critically
Yeah, if they
succeed,
roll
you
with-
Just
stand up,
critically succeed.
you full heal.
Yes, you do. Yeah, if you crit, if you crit, you full heal. Or you can Blaze of Glory, which is you get to do like one last big move to do something. Trying to see what actually would.
Then
let
you
this
die.
do. Yeah, you
You
just
just
die
take one
immediately, but I
action,
think,
yeah.
it looks like you just take one action.
What's the full here? What's the full heal side of things?
That's the risk it
Critically
all
succeed.
option.
That is,
on
yeah, if
risk
you
it all.
crit succeed on risking it all, you full heal. You defy death in some way.
You know, if you risk it all and you roll hope higher, which we've done a lot of thus far.
Well,
you
it's
still
like
get up.
it's like gambling. Like
Yeah.
we've done so many fears, like we have to roll hope
It's a
now.
50-50 chance.
It's a 50-50 chance. You're so right.
And a little bit left because like any time you get the same number, you critically
Yeah,
succeed.
yeah. If I lose it,
So what's
The radio kid.
So can you like simplify my options? 'Cause
so-
that's
Avoid death, you just go unconscious, and you have to permanently remove one hope.
Okay,
For
so
this, I'm not
lame,
worried about that,
no.
but that's
They're not
just
doing
you
it for
go
one shot.
unconscious.
It's
Yeah.
no point.
Lame.
risk it all.
Risk it all. You roll your hope and your fear. If your fear is higher, you die. If your hope is higher, you get to clear an amount of hit points or stress, whatever you, and however you want to figure that out. Equivalent
What does
to
the
what you
clear
roll on
mean?
it. Clear means you get to like. So all
Heal
of your
back?
things are marked. Yeah, you just heal back that many.
Okay.
And then Blaze
Oh,
of
if you
Glory, you
think
take
about
one
it-
last action and then die.
Do
Think about it. You're gonna come back tomorrow.
Does adding experience mean anything? Yes.
Not in this. Not
No.
in this.
Okay.
This
Okay, I
is.
was gonna see
This
if I
is
could work out
just
where do you work out, but that's
Actually, well, like
If that's a
No, think about
unless you do a Blaze of Glory,
coming
that
back
could
tomorrow.
work. But
well, Blaze of Glory only. I need to get 2 matching dice, which doesn't. unless
no,
you're saying I
Blaze
can-
of,
no.
Blaze of Glory is a different thing.
Is it?
Blaze of
Oh,
Glory
okay.
is the third move that you could take, which is you take one last action.
it critically succeeds, but then you die no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to stand. I'll try to not go
Is
down.
this a risk at all?
Hell
then?
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
go
my
ahead.
man.
Roll your duality die, and then tell me
All right.
what's higher, hope or fear.
Gotcha. All right. So
Drum roll.
that's for my fear is a 5.
Okay.
For my hope, that is a 1. So I think
The zero
I-
scratched down next to the one, right?
I think I'm good.
I don't know, man. It's fine. He comes back tomorrow. He's gonna get back up tomorrow. 24
Yeah,
hours.
I'm gonna be brutally tortured by the mob.
He's taking a nap. Well, we're gonna win this.
That's
Yeah.
true. We just need to get his body out of here after
I'm
getting these guys done.
fucking 8-5.
Well, if
It's
they
fine.
kill
Malt
everybody
stole
else,
a car earlier.
Can I land?
Yeah.
Can I land on the dude in front of me?
yeah,
Can I lean forward?
They're kind of big though. They're not...
you lean forward and Mike just like throws you to the side.
Oh.
Oh, you got bitched up even in death.
Like they're like Carlos. The only person you could land on and do damage is me.
Well, no, but like it's still heavy. I just want to weight on someone.
Yeah, but these two are both
Sponsored by
very
the
big
mall.
men. Like
They're not 8 foot. They're not giant.
they're still
They're
very
dense.
big men.
See how wide Mikey is?
He's bitch.
He's also a giant.
He's not as good though.
Yeah, he's biclopian, not triclopian.
Yeah, only
right.
one of them
What
horizontal, I
happens
guess.
to my tiny fire elemental Pierre? Is he still okay?
No.
What?
He has
What are you talking about?
I have a tiny fire elemental named
What is
Pierre.
this fucking last minute character development?
Well, I didn't need him up until now, but I took him as my inventory item.
It's like a shitty enemy
Fire elemental like next to his body, like Dad, get up, Dad.
No, from the
Goodbye,
start it said
Pierre.
like I can start with an inventory item. It says I can have a tiny fire elemental. I mean, I have a tiny fire elemental named Pierre.
Dad, get up.
Goodbye, Pierre. Who are you?
I haven't had a chance to use. Is he alive or is he dead? Because I'm dead.
Oh, fuck. Where's? I'm trying to find the gif of like Simba nudging Mufasa. Like that's what's happening.
No, but like what happens to him?
Nothing. He's just staying there
What?
for 24 hours or until dawn, I guess.
What? Say that.
Can he assist? Can he escape?
He can escape.
Why did you bring your child to the mob shootout?
I was bringing my child to the record store. He's my little fire elemental.
You're an
Pierre.
irresponsible parent.
What? Like, can he assist in the escape or like where is he?
I think he's just gonna run away.
No, we can help. There's no rule saying he can't help.
Ever.
I was gone for 2 rounds. I turned my ass around at the
There's
start
no
of
rule
round
saying that
3.
Pierre can't
He's
help.
fucking dead.
Well, if you can find Pierre's stat block.
Well, that's like a tiny
I'm not-
elemental. I think he could like just walk around. I don't think he can run.
I'm not taking shit for this. I was gone
Is
for
it
12
specifically a minor elemental, or is it like? Because I can see if there's a minor fire elemental in here.
A tiny harmless elemental.
Okay, buddy.
Harmless.
Burying one of the words there, Carlos.
Whatever you
He
say.
can be a nuisance.
It's a tiny harmless.
You know what?
A
You know what?
nuisance is my rat mauling people. You're a little fucking. You're a fairy light.
Pierre.
You know, the tiny fire elemental can give a +2 if somebody expends hope, but only once.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yet, only once because he burns out and dies.
Also, I get a fear for killing you.
we don't get a hope for him dying, right?
No.
You
And
gotta
I'm
hope
going
that
to
you
then
see
immediately expend that fear to attack the flank.
It looks so fucking stupid when you highlight the entire fear token.
Yeah, it does.
Don't be rash.
Don't be rash.
I'm killing Plunk, you're okay. That's only a 4, though.
Plunk.
That's only a 4.
Imagine,
so you're
like,
fine.
It doesn't hit. Wait, who did that? Who's
Mike.
who's the loser? What a fuck.
I
Does not
I-
deserve his spot at the 5-man table.
I turn around the second I hear gunshots. I get back to that building. You guys are dead like 30 seconds later.
One of us is dead. Don't bury us all yet.
They're gonna take my fucking kidneys.
Is it our turn?
Yeah, it is.
I'm avenging Cornelius. Okay. Mikey's a giant, right? He missed me. He swung over my head. He's like stumbling. I'm gonna run through his legs.
Oh my god.
And I am going to, guess what? Rain of Blades.
I'm shocked.
Little known fact. Spend it. Okay, these 3. 2 duality dice. Hope. 6, please roll a 6 or a 5. 69, cool, sick. Okay, so it's a 17 with fear.
Well, 17
Fuck
hits.
off.
Okay, I'm going to mark stress.
They're gonna pull you apart.
I need to. With like tears, whatever tears would be for a clank in my eyes. I see Cornelius fall down. I run through Mikey's legs. I press the no button on my head 5 times and then open up.
It's like a cat learning to press buttons to communicate. No, 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 no.
Hell no! Hell no!
I open up my thing and start like kind of break dancing. Just start shooting Dippin' Dots in all manner of directions.
You motherfuckers!
So yeah, basically.
All right.
And these 3, so 2d8 plus 2. Come on, just 2 8s. Okay, 14 damage.
That's pretty
Can't say
good.
no to that.
Let me double check everybody's HP thresholds. I'm pretty sure you just killed a bunch of them.
Please.
All 3.
Please.
How much damage was that again?
14.
14. Okay, so that's a major, a severe wound to Tony. What's his HP? He only has 3 HP. He's dead.
Yeah!
Fuck you, Tony.
You and me!
I like to think I send
Running
like a very
pockets.
concentrated stream of Dippin' Dots at Tony.
Then, let's see. Mike has 7, so that's also going to knock him down.
Holy.
As he marks his last HP. And, let's see. We've got Muddy. Not Muddy.
Rapid.
Rapid, thank you. Rapid is still going to stay alive. He's the only one who's at a threat right now.
Let me at him! Let me at him!
Except...
No!
I'm going
No!
to expend a fear to bring Righty back. Or not Righty.
No!
Oh, wait, huh? Wait, the lady
Lefty.
I'm fighting?
Lefty.
No.
Oh,
The one that
okay.
was been asleep this whole
Yeah.
time.
When I
Fucking
fell,
Ethan.
was I still holding the rope? So when I fell down, it like catapulted the door down the stairs.
Roll a d12. Just roll a d12.
Please.
Just the answer on her way out. Just a d12. That's an 8.
Yeah, as you fall over, because of the fire blast that hit the door as well, as you tumble down, the door gets ripped off of its hinges, and it smacks on the way down. I'll roll damage for that. Actually, what's your... roll a d6, Carlos. So do a d6 plus 2 for me.
Yeah, no problem. It's going to be 4.
4 damage. Okay. So that's just gonna be a minor wound, so...
Ah! What the fuck?
Ow, Jesus! Songstress.
Jesus!
That's the god
Where?
of exclamation.
Not in this world. Yeah, they're gonna run downstairs and I guess towards the Clank. 'cause
No!
That's like the only person they can reach.
Leave
Actually,
him alone!
You know what? I can go far range. Why not?
Leave him alone!
I can definitely go
Nah,
far range.
I'll stare him down. I'm like, do your worst.
Oh no, I'm attacking Leo.
No!
I'll still say that as he runs past me.
Do your worst.
Do your worst.
Let's see. Vocab does.
I ain't even here, man!
Does an 8 hit you?
Is it melee? Okay, it doesn't matter, but is it melee?
Mm.
Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Is it?
hit.
It does not hit.
No.
Well,
Give it again, pussy!
it's fear time.
Wait.
Do it
Done it
again.
again.
Good.
Okay.
That's good.
Hold on a minute.
How about a 14?
Don't be rash.
Don't be rash.
Don't be
Ah,
rash.
Fuck, you're joking, really? That's
14?
melee, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, yes it is. God damn it.
And this is, I think, just going to be a D8. Double check though. It is. It's a D8 plus 1. That is going to be 9 damage to you.
Fuck, but max?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I take 2 then, I guess.
Unlucky.
Fucking
Uh,
wanker.
I think with that I'm gonna activate righty finally, and I'm gonna have righty swing. Does a
No, I
9
keep
hit
attacking
you?
us.
Does a 9 hit you, Mulch?
No.
Okay.
Sits up in the chair like, I'm still in this.
It's back to your turn.
Evan, yeah, get a swing in.
Go on.
Yeah, is there any sort
Just
of
roll with hope, bro.
opportunity
Just roll,
attacks?
There are not opportunity attacks.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go right past this lady because I'm hearing shit happen in that building.
You see like Dippin' Dots like flying out. You see like fire spilling and
A
smoke.
stream of Dippin' Dots blows a hole in the roof.
Yeah, so a wolf is going to run into the building up the stairs.
It's going to be far, but if you can do far, you can get to about here.
How do I
Like,
tell what my
between-
speed is?
Yeah, it's just
You-
like everyone
it's-
has the same speed.
Yeah, everyone has the same speed. So, like, you can get to close without rolling, but to get to far, you have to roll agility.
Okay.
Just roll with help, bro.
Please, I'm begging you.
I
For
have
crit?
I have advantage on sprint, so I can
You can add a
get
D6.
there faster.
Get your D6.
So the advantage doesn't help with hope and all that. It's just like succeeding.
Yeah.
That's an 8 on hope, so that's
7.
good chance. That
170 on
is
fear.
that's a 10 on fear.
Okay.
I can't help it any more than you guys can.
Woo! I love hope. I love having hope or fear. Let's go. I love fear.
Evan!
I love fear.
Uh,
Yippee! Fear.
That is a 22 total.
22. You can absolutely get over here. I'll move you over. Hey, you sprint past Sniper Joe, and he barely can look at you as you're running past. You have your turn. You can do anything else you want, though. Movement is not going to take
okay.
a turn.
All right. So
You
I'm
can call Cornelius
gonna.
up. I'm sure he'll get up.
You got like a super heal spell that heals us all to full or something, some shit like that.
Please.
So I do have something that heals multiple people, but I think it costs hope.
How much hope do you
There's
need?
probably not 2.
Do you
Let's
have
see what
any?
I have 2. Let me look. Oh, that's a. Once per long rest, spend 2 hope to clear 2 hit points on 1d4 allies within close range.
Holy.
That's a specialization feature for the warden, and that's what I picked. So
Hold on.
We're
God.
so bad.
This healing spell is gonna be like, surely we'll blow. And we all look at fucking Cornelius
Really,
dead on
really,
the ground.
really quick. Hold on. You said a specialization feature?
yeah, is that not a thing I can do yet?
Yeah, so you only get your foundation features at level 1.
Okay. Well,
And it's ripped away.
yeah. So the single target healing that I get as a foundation feature costs 3 hope, unfortunately.
Just attack and get a hope. It's that easy.
Turn it back into a fucking horse.
Okay, alright, so I'm going to attack whoever is closest to me and my buddies.
Big boss.
And I have advantage on the attack. That is a 7 on hope. And and a 4 on fear. So
Yay.
that's
Yay.
11 plus
Tighten my
4
grasp on your neck.
plus 2 is 17 total
17
for the
does hit.
attack.
Yeah. I'm trying to double check when you get your specialization features.
Tier 2, I think.
I would have
Tier 1
to
or Tier 2?
guess. If I had to guess, it's probably tier 1, then tier.
Tier 1 is just us right now. Tier 1.
Tier
tier
2.
That's-
One of the options. Oh no, sorry. One of the options for Tier 3 is take an upgraded subclass card and then cross out the multi-class option for this tier.
No, 'cause
So
That
you
is
get
8
your-
damage on the attack.
hold on.
Yeah, and so at Tier 3 you get your specialization, then at Tier 4 you get your mastery.
Oh, okay. That's wow.
Or rather, those are
You have to
options
wait
you
until
can
tier
take.
3.
Yeah.
So you're only doing foundation up until level 5. That's pretty
Yep.
crazy. Anyway,
8 damage. On
8 damage. Okay.
I
Kill
gotta
us.
be honest. I have not been following who
Yeah!
is where, and he's down.
Because that's physical damage. I think that's not magic damage. So he fully
Yeah.
takes
Does he have
that.
That's eight.
resistance
He
to
has
magic?
he has resistance to magic damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nice.
fucking hate this fungus.
Whoa!
We're gonna rob these guys so hard.
Oh,
Holy
hell
shit.
yeah. Actually, there's a question. Where's Mr. Sniper?
He's behind. He was outside. He's about
He hasn't
we still
gone.
got 3
I
enemies
left-
to contend with.
I left 2 of them outside. Yeah.
He hasn't
Gotcha.
gone in a while.
And luckily,
He's
we
not
rolled
real.
with hope all the entire turn.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
now
yeah.
still us, right?
Hey, now I have
I'll-
3 hope. Now I can heal one of you,
You can do
guys on my
that.
next turn.
If you would like. Well, I mean, you can just take your turn again if they all let you.
Yes.
No, he rolled with
Anybody
fear to
have any
move it.
Oh,
problems
he
with
rolled
your
with
yeah.
fear? I see.
Yeah, that was the joke. The joke
I
is
rolled with fear on the movement, but then I rolled
Yeah.
with hope on the attack.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay,
if you
I
roll with
already
fear,
added that. Boop. All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna have righty move into far range. I think is what's gonna happen there.
Well, that'd be good. Yeah.
Cool,
Good
they
idea,
did.
Jake.
And then I'm going to expend a fear, me when I fear, and I'm gonna have Sniper Joe snipe as Joe.
Who's
There's
Joe?
nobody called Joe.
Listen,
Joe who?
Joe
Oh,
Mama.
goose.
Yeah, but who's he shooting? There's nobody called Joe.
Yvonne.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
How about 10 damage?
That's a major for me, but I'm gonna use a shield.
ow.
Okay. All right, back to you guys.
I wanna kill. I wanna kill.
You got as long as you roll hope, you got it, bro.
I wanna kill.
You
I
can
wanna
just
kill.
do that, yeah,
My rap wants to eat people.
Go for it.
Brett
If-
kills the boss
If
and
you,
then
take
runs.
them out, if you take them out, I can run over the other two and rain of blades them.
Oh yeah, do that. I'll be my rat will first. Wait, do I have any hope? I don't, do I?
You go first. Yeah.
No.
I figured-
Yeah, my rat will do something. It's a 19.
With.
It's a 19.
With.
Just a 19. With what? With the dice that are on my table, JT.
I'm gonna add a fear token.
No! Damn it! She
There
got
should be
me!
a limit. There should be a limit to how many times that could happen. There should be like 10 fear tokens you can mark like ever.
Does that hit?
Yeah, oh yeah, 19 hits. You're good.
2.
2 damage.
You rolled with the rat first.
Well, yeah, because if I succeed with hope, if my next action builds off their thing, I get advantage.
Well, you didn't do that though, so
What would it matter? It's a damage either way. Surely I get to do that by attack anyway, right? Right,
No.
right.
I'm going to have lefty attack Shroom.
okay. No,
That is
Shroom's healthy though. It's like
15 to hit.
That's fine. He can die.
Evan.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear through all the.
15 to hit you.
That hits.
In that case, you are taking 3 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't mark it from minor to nothing, right?
You can.
If you expend an armor.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Cool. Alright. Back to you guys.
I'm gonna Rain of Blades, I think. Unless Vocab, do you want to take another swing at this?
I can attack
Oh,
them.
wait.
It might be better if you move up to the sniper and the other one and Drain of Blades them.
Okay,
You're gonna
so,
hit more people, right?
No, again, for my Primal Origin, I can also double the range of it. So if that person's
Oh, I
up,
see,
I
okay.
could hit all of them. That if I do that though, then I can't double the damage. Is what I'm saying. So it's like,
Sure. I guess I'll go anyway because I've been doing my double thing.
no, yeah, exactly.
I roll.
Just roll with hope, bro.
It's that easy. Just roll with hope.
That's really nearly funny. That's an 11 on fear, but 12 on hope.
Oh.
I was nearly there. It's with a hope,
Well,
but
that succeeds.
yeah. I can't go over to pull up my D10. For fuck's sake.
Roll good.
Yeah, I rolled good.
Well, hey,
Red means they die, right?
I've got
They're-
some
they're
great
dead, right?
news for you, Vocab.
They're dead, right?
That was their last HP marked.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby!
All it took was rolling a 12 on the hope die to.
Yay!
Nearly crit as well. I'm killing myself.
Who's next?
We're so back.
Is it Rain of Blades time? Is the Rain of Blades machine recharged
I
enough?
think you can blade.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking sprint over and like clamber on top of Mulch's head, and like a turret like unload on these two.
The fucking Dippy Nuts minigun.
Yeah, I spin the wheel so hard like pops off and starts like rolling on the floor. Okay, duality twice. I'm gonna roll 2 12s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 7. Okay,
It's with hope.
Well, you got hope.
it's got hope. Is that
Gotta
gonna
have
hit?
hope.
That's
It's an
I have
8.
my Seaborn thing. That's 8, and then 11 to hit. I can spend. One second. I could spend my Primal Origin to actually up the bonus to add a 2 to the roll, but maybe not. I'll stay with 11.
11
We're
misses.
not gonna hit. Yeah.
Mrs. Bow. Well, my evasion's 11. I don't know, man.
Fuck. It's fine. It's multi.
Oh well, actually.
Yeah.
It's still a turn, right? I roll with hope.
Yeah.
Can I just try again?
I mean, Evan and
Yeah,
Vocab, are you cool with that?
I took my turn.
Yeah, I'm fine.
because I spend a hope to cast a spell, but then if I roll with hope, I just get a hope back.
Yeah. I mean, you're
I'm
So
just
I'm
gonna heal somebody, but they're not gonna take any damage on their turn anyway, so yeah, I'm fine.
Put your
if
finger
you guys
just
take
like sort
damage.
of up and heal. He's on your head.
I'd like
Imagine
to imagine
how awesome it must be to roll hope like a lot, and you just
Yeah.
get to keep going and keep doing turns.
It feels so good to see a higher number on the blue dice.
I'm gonna roll again. I crit.
Oh my god.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, you get to clear a stress.
Yay!
Let me double check.
Add a hope. Yeah, give me
Yeah,
the full
you
deal.
get
I wanna
you
do
get
something.
a hope and you clear stress. I know that for a fact. Let me critical hit.
Do I
Clear
crit?
the
Do I
whole
crit?
stress.
Do I
If
crit
you
damage?
made an attack roll, you also deal extra damage.
You do. It would be you would do your max damage and then you roll again.
So if I double the dice,
Yeah, that would probably just eviscerate people.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm gonna do that. So that's so I'm rolling 2d8 plus 18 because it's the 2 8s are automatically to make 16 and then plus the 2 as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think they should do the
Okay,
math
so
properly.
So here's what it is. Okay, so you gain a hope and clear a stress,
Yep.
and then you get to deal double damage, basically. Well, not double damage, but it's
Max
you're
plus
attempting
roll.
to
Max
start
plus
with
a
the
roll,
highest
yeah.
possible value the damage dice can roll, then make a damage roll as usual, adding it to the value.
Yep.
That is not a recognized command. Okay. That's my other thing I have to do with space, right? Yeah.
Gah.
Oh well, actually, wait.
Unfortunate.
Okay, no,
It's
but-
almost like that
no,
clears their severe by like 10 points.
No, yeah, I was about to say like it actually doesn't matter. Like as long as it's like above like a 13 or something, it's probably good.
For the record, the sniper's major threshold, which means the one to tick into major damage, is 4. 4 HP. To get into their what's the other one?
Severe? It's
Severe,
gonna be like
thank you.
9 or some shit.
Severe is 7.
What? Christ!
So he just dies. Like
I like to imagine I climb up on top of Evan. I open up my my container or whatever, and like it just kind of like sputters out. And I'm like, oh, that's not right. I close it, smack myself on the side, kind of like rumble a little bit, then open it up again, like starts like jets out.
Like an old TV. You just
Yeah.
hit the side and-
I was like, oh, that's not right.
I think with that, I'm going to call it there, as Righty does not want the smoke.
She sees
Sniper get eviscerated.
she sees her sniper get fucking like world of lighted like the fucking beam of energy.
It's just like,
She like glances to her left and there's nothing left but legs.
All right, so I think I will, for the third time today, turn on into a horse so that we can put the big boy's body over my back and we can carry him out.
After we steal
Can
the
you
gold.
guys?
she's just
Yeah,
gonna,
can you guys
Why did
get
we end
whatever
up
it
in a
is we
fight?
were here
she's
for?
gonna just drop her knife and back away. Like I'm gonna go back this way.
The wolf says in perfect English, "Yeah, that's the smart move."
My rat will, independent of me, go forward and finish off anybody who's still alive.
What?
Oh. Okay.
They come back anyway.
They killed Cornelius, that's fine.
They're coming back.
Oh,
Come back anyway. it
actually,
doesn't
hold
matter.
on. I lied. I'm not turning into a horse yet. I would like to use my wolf body to start gnawing off limbs of people.
Sure.
Oh, and you asked me why.
Yeah, I forgot what character I was playing. That's my bad.
Me and those two eviscerating bodies.
And Leo's not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
That's
I'm
all
gonna
the
put
rat.
a pile of body parts on the back of the cart. Those are for later.
I'm gonna go upstairs and take as much as I can.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
pay
you
for
guys
it.
like.
Oh, we Robin
I
as
do
well?
not care.
Oh, do you not see these two gigantic chests of gold on top of the map?
They're
And
gonna,
also, it's a casino.
They're gonna come back.
This guy isn't.
They're all coming back.
That's fine.
They're gonna come from.
Oh shit! No, wait. Should we bury them like full so that they don't like come back? No, 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 no.
I don't
so
know.
they
I don't want to
like.
like full kill them or whatever. That seems like rude.
That's like an actual crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they're
What
gonna
we've done here is a
keep coming back.
misdemeanor.
No. Like this is like the MMO like PvP area. We like
My
kill them
whole
so we get
legal
their
name
loot.
is on the VIP sheet.
Like they're gonna be pissed, but like worst comes to worst, they're just gonna come settle the score. They're not gonna like full kill you.
Yeah, but not like that's assuming we don't rob the fuck out of their casino.
If you
Yeah,
rob
wait.
them or bury any of these people, they are going to actually just kill you.
Yeah, like
Actually,
that, we
hold on.
can't do that. We take what we came here for and we leave.
Oh, well, okay.
I
Okay,
still-
sure. I'm gonna take a little. I'll take a little bit off the skim off the top. They're not gonna know the exact amount.
They still have no idea who I am.
How
They
to
haven't
turn an
seen my
arena
actual
fight into
body.
the Falador massacre.
Someone take my name off the VIP sheet.
No one remembers.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, Mikey has that, right?
No, the bouncer had it.
The
No,
bouncer
we're not
had
going.
it.
We're not going
He's
there,
out
Carl.
The
front.
bouncer ran for his life.
Also, Cornelius, we all look very distinct. We're fucked no matter what. There's not much getting.
There's probably,
I don't
there's
wanna have
probably
my legal
fucking
name. It's a big
arcane
city.
eye footage of you,
I gotta
like walking
change my
in
identity. I gotta flee the baronies.
Okay, all right.
here. Flee the baronies.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Everyone's trying to get me
upstairs.
killed.
I'm gonna go upstairs, fill my pockets with as much. I'm gonna fill my belly with as much gold as I can possibly carry, and then take the whatever was glowing green.
I'll say you can grab 2 sacks of gold, and then as you pull out the shelf, you see on the inside is this glowing green vial, and you only see it really glowing green because you have this like magic sight on you. But you see that it kind of like bubbles and reacts as you move it around a little bit. It's maybe about, I don't know, 5-ish inches large. It's not very like it's not a very big,
That's
like,
pretty big.
tube of it. It's not something that you need to like carry with 2 hands or anything. It's just this one small little like thin vial.
Okay, I'll put it in my pocket. Just as a cover question. So I took a bunch of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have like a ledger in this room, right? Because like they're the boss or whatever, right?
Yeah, we can.
Well, like it's really unlucky as we flipped over the table. The ledger got burned when he shot that fireball at us near the door, right? That's probably
you can,
unlucky.
You can say that.
Yeah,
sure.
Oh yeah, I'll torch the ledger.
Thank you.
But that doesn't have your name on it. That was the ledger for the amount of money I took, so they don't know exactly.
You know, you're staying on the VIP list.
We'll have to go back.
You will. You're a regular now.
Yeah, you can all
Yeah,
crowd
so-
around Cornelius's corpse.
Yeah, we all lift together.
Fuck no.
My fire elemental will help.
I'm gonna eat your fire elemental.
Lift with your
That's weird.
legs.
That's just like.
I'm
that's
sorry,
really,
Stefan.
That's depressing.
Pierre.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Stefan.
Sebastian. Barnabas.
Your Dippin' Dots are gonna melt someday. Just
Is
saying.
that a fr-
Pierre wouldn't say.
I think it's Fran.
He's been
yeah.
replaced.
They melted today. I put my hand on like Cornelius's chest, and we have to drag him down the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Tunk, 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 tunk.
Tiny's already dead.
I mean, like, okay, so is it more just like throw him down the stairs? He's already dead. He's gonna come back anyway. Like,
You can kick him down the stairs if you want.
Take off his glasses and his monocles first.
oh no, yeah, I gotta keep those safe. Those don't grow back.
That's for you to do.
I know from a lot of experience that the regenerative process
Monicles
of
do
coming
grow
back to
back.
life is pretty damn generous. So we can bruise him up. Hell, I'm probably taking a leg.
You fucking better not.
Just
Why?
look
You're
at
such a
it back.
fine specimen.
Mulch just bites off a
I am a
foot
fine-
and then like drags him to the cart.
I am a fine.
I need meat.
specimen.
What the fuck?
I need like the wolf. This is my favorite thing about Wild Shape. I love that I can just talk. The wolf drops the foot out of his mouth and goes, "What?"
To be
He
fair,
needs that.
I am an Adonis.
He'll get it back.
He'll come back. You're all odd. group
Have
of
you ever
people.
died?
No!
Have you ever died?
Do I
comes
look
back.
like I've ever died?
I does that look like something?
Not really. It's more of an emotional thing. It's sort of spiritual. It's not so much physical.
Let's go get our payday too. Let's get out of here before they resurrect and/or guards come here after seeing the Dippin' Dots gunshots fire.
I don't think the Dippin' Dots are the first thing they'll notice.
I probably
Weird, there's like
would.
melted ice cream all over this room.
Alright.
Remarkable.
And so you hop in the cart and you travel all the way back down to Wormridge Row, where you can once again meet the fawn who owns the shop. He's kind of like waiting out front, pacing back and forth, waiting for you to get back. And
My hat is on.
as you come back, he's like, "Oh, I was getting worried for a moment."
Don't worry, only one of us died.
Oh, that's good news.
Yes, smashing news. I'll bring the car. I'll like heave the crate over. Here it is.
He'll pick it up and he's like, "Oh, thank goodness. All right, thank you. I appreciate it."
Now about that shit phylactery band.
Oh, yeah, you want an ass phylactery record? I can give you one as part of the thanks.
2 if you would. I need one for him. I'll point to the dead body.
Oh, yeah, sure. And he picks out 2 ass phylactery records for you two.
I'll rest on his chest.
I think I'm just not here.
But I think you should a record for each eye.
I told Leonard he could take my half of the pay as like recompense for not doing the deal. I think I'm out like burying limbs in the dirt. I'm not here.
Sure.
But we need you for like as to be our horse.
Well, I'm not carting you anywhere else. I took you back to the record store. I'm not taking you somewhere
Okay,
else.
if you take us to the record store, you leave. That's fine. I was gonna say like you're gonna make us drag Cornelius to the record store from the casino, fucking through the street.
Wait, how am I gonna move him?
That's for you to figure
That's
out.
your problem. But
Ah.
He's your corpse.
All right, let me grab those sacks of gold for you, and I'm gonna make sure everything's here, and then I'll hand that over to you.
Sounds good.
And so he goes back into the shop and sets everything aside, walks back out. Yep, everything's in order. And
Sick.
Here you go, and I'm assuming you'll just get this to the phone rule.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. And he hands
Yeah.
he hands it to you.
You say, bud.
Did you
Is
put
there
it
like
here?
there's a thing to play this record, right? In there, like some sort of music box, like
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Is there like a top of the line model I can buy?
Sure. Yeah, I can say you can get like a real nice new record player for 2 sacks of gold.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay those sacks of gold.
Yeah, you can take that out
Getting
with you.
sacked.
This is for Cornelius.
Get your sacks out.
All right.
Now, what to do about him, the dead corpse? No horse, just a cart. I'm not strong enough to carry it. Leo,
Yeah.
Leo's like probably walking down the street already.
I'm going. I got my money. I'm leaving. Ah, I'm going. Where am I?
You're going.
You're gone. Like women, forever.
True.
Oh.
24 hours, no Leo.
I have no spells to help me here. I can only cast Rain of Blades.
Well, you could chop
I
them
guess-
into the smaller pieces.
I was about to say, chop me up into
Oh.
smaller pieces and then take me away.
Go.
Put you in a
Make
sack.
me a Dippin' Dot.
Oh, Hold on. There is a limit to the regeneration.
Would Plunk know that?
Well, no,
Oh,
but if I have
no.
like if I have the chunks, can I like reassemble them like Dead Space, like the ice puzzle?
What's the wait, hold on. What's the limit to regeneration, Evan?
It's about 50% of the body.
Yeah.
But what if the pieces
Just
are really close
the
together?
no, take the limbs off and then strap them to your back like a backpack.
Again, he's like 8
That's
feet
fine.
tall. I am 3 feet tall.
Oh, grow up.
That's why Mulch always
I
limits
can't.
himself to just a limb, because he's never sure how much if he takes much more than that, like if he'll actually be killing somebody.
I'll just tie a rope to the fucking thing and just like slowly drag the cart somewhere. Honestly, like if I can get us down an alley and just like hide out there, that's fine. We can't be next to the place where they robbed with their
Like
cart.
24 hours in an alley.
Well, they're
you could
also
probably
dead
ask
for
the
20.
shopkeeper to help
Yeah,
you
yeah.
carry him.
He
down, like,
is he
down
big?
the
He seems
street or
small.
Oh, he's look at him. He doesn't have the strength to do anything.
No, yeah.
He's worthless.
Whoa. He keep his ass phylactery.
You could, you could probably get somebody's attention and go, hey, a handful if you help me carry this guy.
I've had enough attention today. I'm just gonna do it on my own. I think. Enough distracting.
I'm done.
You get back to nobody's home, and you're able to get him back to his apartment. But we will we'll conclude there with Cornelius resurrecting the next day. And
Where my dick at? Is Pierre okay?
That's the part I took.
Thought it was a
Then at
fun.
a later date, we were massacred in a street.
could be.
We were walking along one day, and I'm dead.
The overture version of the mouth ripper, the cock ripper.
Not the cock gobbler.
You now burped my cock.
And have a goblin.
That's the wrong name to give, because people are gonna be like, "What if the cock gobbler shows up?" And then people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I mean,
That's that enemy in Signalis, right?
That's the hat, man.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, do you have her number? Like, guys."
Alright. But with that, we will end with Plunk and Cornelius able to listen to their ass phylactery the next day. Leo and the rat going
The fruit of all our endeavors.
somewhere else,
The rat's gonna get me killed a different day.
and then Mulch burying part of Cornelius and everybody else who died in that room.
Yeah. He had a handy cart to help him transport it.
A real smorgasbord.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that he probably did take the cart with him, because otherwise he couldn't carry the bodies.
Plunk's extra screwed.
And I mean, it's not our cart; it's his cart. He took it.
You stole it first.
I mean, yeah,
You
but
did
they're
do
not
that.
taking it back, are they?
Not today, at least.
Oh, you know
Like,
what I'll do?
He's just gonna abandon it in an alleyway the second
I
he
will-
doesn't have a use
I'll
for it
take the
anymore.
wheels off of it and like roll them down the street somewhere, and then that'll be it.
Oh,
Yippee.
wait, how am I gonna get my bodies into the dirt?
Maybe carry them on your own. You didn't know how to help me carry Cornelius. You don't get the cart.
Oh,
Either
okay.
way, I hope this was enjoyable. I know Combat was a little weird to run as we were figuring things out, but I feel like we kind of got our groove towards the end.
Yeah.
After Carlos died.
Shame.
Unlucky.
Became an example.
But I
Gonna be
mean,
one.
it's odd. So it's oddly perfect that Overture is where we tested this out, because it does seem pretty easy to die in this system, but we just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's only here specifically.
Only here.
Yeah, on this continent.
Someone's gonna die in GT's next one shot, and that'll be for real.
No, next one's also going to be in the Baronies.
The Baronies, the whole world.
True.
Protagonist.
Protagnia. It's so right. Now the next one's happening in another barony because that's going to be the Street Fighter Ranma martial arts tournament type thing.
A different part of New York.
No, it's going to be a different island. It is definitely a different island.
So
New York was
I
fractured across islands.
can I give you a little taster of my idea?
Sure.
I had this idea of like this guy who comes from a long history of like martial arts masters, but he wants to be a chef. Cooking has always been his passion. So he's like grew up and he had all this training from his dad and his grandpa, and he could easily like become a master martial artist if he wanted to. But he instead opened like a diner in the middle of town, and then some guys who from like a gang, like his dad owes them money, so they start coming into the restaurant, smashing shit up, and he just kicks all of their asses, and now they have an issue with him, and he has to get a lot of money to pay off his dad's debt, so he joins the tournament.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna test out that thing, the area, in the next golden shot, and then after that, no more baronies.
Baronies are gone.
Honestly, fight tournaments would go so hard if you don't have to care if you die. You could just fight to the death all the time.
Exactly. That's why it's the perfect place to do it. That's why I'm doing it in the baronies.
I feel like there's got to be a bit more
Mad
flair to it
Max,
because
like-
people might get like bored with it. Like, oh, they won't die. Like, there's got to be. I feel like they got to up the stakes even more because of that.
Yeah, if you all die, you're getting buried.
Your ass getting buried under the ring.
It could just be all Thunderdome combat all the time. Like, everybody's getting real creative with the weapons and shit.
Everybody's so creative.
Otherwise, I am done streaming. Goodbye, chat. I hope.
Oh,
I hope it was fun.
I do have... This has been very fun, but I do have an early one tomorrow, so I gotta go.
I mean,
you
it's
must
a
have died.